Right, good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone. And of course, a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether you time in the morning, afternoon, or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course, daily inspirational message there. So today don't be Tuesday, the 9th day of December 2025. The fastly go to the end of 2025. I think we get about 22 more days for say goodbye to 2025. So, me and our host, Evangelist Lee, as usual, and of course, I'll go with you now for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. So, we're broadcasting live from the studios at 54 Elcourt Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and also on frequency modulation 99.3 FM, and you can also follow the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Radio Garden, Choice FM, of course, the one who live in the eastern part of Freetown as well. And of course, I want to say plenty thank you for you to take time for listening to it. They appreciate you every day. I mean, it's so much important every weekday from Monday to Friday. Thank you so very much for being part of the Epic Morning Show. So the broadcast of the Epic Morning Show, on 2 hours 30 minutes program, we thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments. And in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we start off with our rise message of the day, our breaking news highlight, hot topic of discussion, where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demand critical answers. And of course, towards the end of the program, they open the phone line where we'll now get the opportunity for call and contribute to us with topic of discussion. And equally, and I can also send on a comment for our Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So as usual, entertainment and sports wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, we take a look at the front pages of our newspapers and also invite analysts to break down and analyze the major stories that definitely will make the headlines today. So our hot topic of discussion this morning, over last week, I mean, a lot of students then graduates from, USL, University of Sierra Leone. So they can talk about over 5,000 university graduates. One for look at limited jobs and how we will bridge the gap between education and a labor market. So that's what we're going to discuss in the program this morning. Where people don't come out, learn book, spend 4 years, and when they come down, how they able to get job, whether job then day or not. That's what we're going to discuss in the program this morning. So stay tuned. Not going on side. Grab yourself a cup of coffee or a glass of cool water. Probably you can include juice. This is not festive season. So I think festivities, some people already get that kind of relaxing mood. So you can get yourself a glass of juice, cool one, and keep our company for the next 2 hours, 30 minutes. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Our rise message of the day: nothing kills faster than your own mind. So don't stress over things you can't control or you not get control over. So no need for stress about it. You feel like it's far from your reach, and waiting to kill faster, it's your mind. So make sure say you stay within your reach, in as much as enough will be your comfort zone, but stay within your reach. There are certain things then you find out, say people is stressed themselves. For example, if you know that you're not able to buy this, you're not able to get this at this moment, it's so expensive for you. Live with which you able to forget, then you feel like you put you on, also you are not reach it. So and that is stressful because you want to reach that side in as much as you don't get the finance at the moment. So at times it can be stressful, and it's take care of no stress. So stay within your mindset, stay within your reach, and that will help you. We all want for see 2026. Stay tuned.
Yeah. As you say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able giam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make am, we flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad if you hear this so, but na the body no more is good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support with local economy, as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice one time. Osai I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice na the smart and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salon.
Ah yes, First Bank. First Bank don't make am easy for we can go do banking transaction na the office na all. Just look for any kiosk or shop, any side where you see the First Bank agent sign, just go inside and do all your banking transaction. Like for deposit or draw money, you want transfer money or open account, e not tap there. Like you want recharge your phone, pay bill, and plenty other banking transaction there. With the USSD code when a 984, where you go dial na your phone, you can able check your balance, transfer money, pay your utility bill them like you EDSA bill. First Bank, you first. First Bank Sierra Leone is a subsidiary of First Bank Nigeria Limited.
Epic Radio.
Never bank we na First Bank Salon.
We na First Bank Salon, can bank with sweet, we na First Bank Salon.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, and welcome to the breaking news highlights. And joining me in the studio this morning is Reginald Brian Ojukutusaya. Reginald, good morning, and what's breaking on the show this morning?
Good morning, Ivan Julius Lee. Good morning to listeners, and good morning to viewers of the Epic Morning Show. Inside we breaking news highlight this morning. The Director of Media and Communication for the National Sport Authority, EIC, Batilo Jusu Fomba, don't confirm say the Shaka Stevens Stadium no go be ready until late 2026 or early 2027. Now, this announcement comes various or serious setback, particularly in the sporting world. Also, I say alone and they expect say the Shaka Stevens Stadium go be completed in the early 2026, but the NSA Media and Communications Director don't confirm say the Shaka Stevens Stadium will not be ready until late November 2026 or 2027. So 3 years, we initially 2 year 6 month project. It seems to almost go now to 4 years, Ivan.
And people could ask, I mean, waiting at the reason why this they take long. I remember some months back we got a program where we talk about the stadium where, like how you say, 2 years 6 months now. I mean, it'll go up to 2027 now. People will be asking why.
Exactly. So, and also in the breaking news highlight now, after the statement made by the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Fatima Bios, accusing the executive that if you donate 1 billion, Leones will be missing into the SLPP account. The former Secretary General will serve from 2017 until 2025. Now, Umaru Napoleon Kuma don't say, we are the executive now aware about such donation, and he makes series of other comments and answers. So it seems as if the internal party wrangling within the SLPP still intensify, Ivan.
Things are unfolding. I mean, First Lady say this, and the Secretary General, National former, sorry, say another thing. And of course, there's another one, officially it's Bolai, Lawrence Lima.
Yeah.
Say for run for
the
SLPP, sorry. Yes, and one for the
exactly,
flag.
that's what I want to land with. So, former Public City Secretary and former Deputy Internal Affairs Minister Lahai Lawrence Lima don't announce yesterday night a sister program say he go run for contest for the flag bearer, or it's a flag, and also he want for rule this country. And when I say he get for do this, they ask him if he don't inform president. Bio about this, he say yes, he don't inform president. Bio, and he wants for ensure say himself rule this nation. So a lot of names then they come up
officially it's like officially it's like meets the party, but that's not intention. But you are for surprise, like Lima going for flag bearer of the
to be candid enough with you, I'm very much surprised. Of course, going for such position, we know say for be a flag bearer president, now the highest position at the land, and Lima announcing that he wants to become a president. Let's see how it goes. But 2026, 2027 is going to be an amazing year.
I will assure you, set for more surprise there. Because more names left on full. Thank you very much, Reginald Brian Ojukutsaya, for the breaking news highlights. And stay tuned again tomorrow for another edition of our breaking news highlights. And before we go and away from the breaking news, you get Bokutin for talk, but you don't get better to pop. Suba Kaiba, now the answer. Just dial star 5500 ash for subscribe to the cheapest voice bundle na Salona. The more you subscribe, you get more chance for win brand new keke, motorbike, generator, and of course solar lights them. So don't forget the code na star 500 ash. Stay tuned.
You see block man? You see ten? You say it waka, but this na super kaiba. Look. This na be brand new keke. Yes, so Boku super kaiba dem don boss. Okay, don Kulado, the mega campaign all over the country. Hey, yes. Just dial star 500 ash and buy top up and talk Boku and continue for the talk, or dial ash 144 ash and pay with orange money and stand chance for win super prize them every week like solar kits, Okada, generator, and every month one person will win keke. Orange they give you the power for build your life, support your family, and better your community. You self can live this sober Kaiba life. Orange and orange money, the most rewarding, exciting, and connected brand na salon.
OneXBet presents an exciting world of entertainment. In the OneX games, you will find Crash, Dice, Apple of Fortune, Money Wheel, and other exciting games with many chances to win big wins. Go to the website onexbet.sl or app, enter promo code GAMESL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. With a look at over 5,000 university students them graduated. One for look at limited jobs. How we will bridge the gap between education and that of the labor market. And when you're smaller, when you begin to school, it's for make you aware about things that will happen around you. But to a larger extent, you want for, at the end of the day, able to be productive, for implement which you don't learn, whether it's from primary, secondary, or tertiary education. Tertiary is the final stage where you feel like, I want to learn something, for give back to society, and I go, at the end of the day, I'm living. And there's a part in the Bible where talk about, which you get, your skills, your talents, where you get. If you able to bring food on your table, if you able to take care of yourself. So over there, students that don't graduate, year in, year out, don't graduate and come back for coming to society, for see whether they can help in their skills, or probably get work and give back to society. So, but that has been challenging, to put it that way, that people graduate from different college or universities, them, forget a brighter future. But, employment has been the challenge. So for 2025, 5,301 students, graduates from different universities across the country, and of course aiming for say well at the end of the day coming back, then go can get work. And low break and down small from IPAM and commerce, you get 2,751 people that will graduate, and also for big college, you get 5,550 graduated from for big college and also schools of postgraduate studies. This includes 79 newly qualified medical doctors and also 14 doctoral degree holders across universities of Sierra Leone and also Njala University as well. So this is it. Last week, the streets of Freetown, within Douazak, Regent, you name it. People go celebrate. People who don't go through academic struggle. It's a point where now them for calm down and can enjoy. Get a good job. The government of Sierra Leone, as a whole, as a nation, need up to 75,000 jobs. But as at now, government will only give 41,000 jobs, and which of course we get something like 30-something way government will meet up to that particular amount there. So what is it? What's the problem? How we will bridge this gap? And remember, the Minister of Higher Education, sometime last week, talked about in as much as you don't come out from university coming down, you need to go learn skills. So with all them statements there around, how we will solve this problem, how people come out and go spend 4 years, almost years, come back and can get a good job. It doesn't necessarily mean say that 5,301 student there. Some almost the work they get them really nothing, but I will show you in average 2 to 3% of that 5,301 we get existing job. So now that's what I can talk about in the show this morning, and of course we expect we expect in the studio Abdul Abubakar Sanasi, the director of TVET, Ministry of Technical and Higher Education, and also Fatimata Alicia Bangura, a graduate and an entrepreneur, and also Abraham Nicholas Kamara, a mentor and a coach on digital entrepreneurship and e-commerce. So now then the people and they will get in the studio this morning for me who can discuss how we able the demand and of course the supply will meet. Stay tuned. So, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And I'll be joined in the studio by Abdul Abubakar Sanusi, Director of TVET Ministry of Technical and Higher Education. Good morning, Abubakar, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much.
Fatimata Alicia Bangura, graduate and entrepreneur. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And also household name, Abraham Nicholas Kamara. Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Yes. Good morning and hi to all the viewers and followers.
All right, so I'm going to say compliment of the season or season greetings to all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we enjoying the festive season?
Yes, why not? We are alive.
All right, Alicia, you enjoy the festive season so far?
Sure.
Nicholas?
Yes, very great.
All right, so,
Moving on.
okay, thank you. I think I'll start with you, Alicia. I mean, before going to university, I mean, waiting on the mindset, the expectation before going to university.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I go to university...
You can come close to the mic a bit, yeah? All right, thank you.
Before going to the university, I already don't get that industrious mindset. I not just go there say I want for go acquire education, for go get degree, but I go there for go empower myself, for add up to the industrious thing where I want for do, because I be to do petty business. When I petty trade, I was into numerous various of items that I was selling. So like I decide for go with that kind of mindset, say I want for pursue that, but I want for back with a paper, because being that everybody schooling, even with parents, them, you need for go school, you need for graduate, and all of those kind of things.
All right, so you just want for add up to waiting you be done to do before.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, somebody will talk about demand and supply. Somebody they ask me, I mean, well, waiting the job market, the demand, is it whether or not that university they give out? So now that they mean, where somebody message me, just they talk about demand, do some amount of economics at some point. So is that the situation of which we are faced with in the country? Like people when they come out from colleges come for can see whether they could get work and it's difficult. Is it whether within the job market they look out for notice some of them things then the universities and they supply out?
Exactly.
You want for to the line there?
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for this question. And I want to take time for at least digress into this particular one. Well, yes, of course. The labor market, as said, imagine over 5,000 students that can graduate every year. But we define it difficult and they talk say unemployment. But there are job opportunities, but we not get the right people with the right skill, the right mindset for filling them vacancies. Then they imagine, like for example, I go university, say I can't enter lab, like for this IT stuff thing and all. Imagine after I don't spend 4 years, then I go to bank for go apply for job. Then after which, then call me for interview. And the interview requires say, open a folder. Then I'm not able to open that particular folder. They minister I lost the interview because what happened, the university failed for installing me the practical part for way for prepare me for the outside world.
Nicholas, slapping into this, you want to agree that probably the demand of the labor market, not so that the university at some point they supply out?
It's a mixed bag.
Okay.
Depending on the individual and the scope and the focus. Yes, to some extent, we get to labor mismatch. But like within you rightly say, there are jobs available. It's a very big debate. Somebody can tell you, say that man can just talk, but there are jobs ready, available for graduates. But these are ego, pride, and not wanting to start from small. One of the biggest things we don't engage into research for the past 6 to 7 years now on campaigning on this digital entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship as a whole. We Sierra Leonean graduate or African graduate do want to start from zero and climb the ladder. Most of them don't want for grow, but they want for run. So I can tell anybody now and say, yes, there is a labor mismatch. There's a huge number of graduates who doesn't have job because of that 3 lines of me research, ego, pride, I don't want it to start from small.
Okay.
Everybody's looking for white collar jobs. And the white collar jobs now, the labor market has been polluted because multiples, now we have 6 public universities, yeah, and we get other private universities. In summation, plus or minus, we have like 10 colleges and universities in Sierra Leone where they produce qualified and trained white personnel. We're ready for go work. But the universities now, where are the labor market? When you look at the former jobs, when you look for everybody now, if you ask somebody now, we graduate of instead of this 5,000 way, they pose an alarming session of discussion. If you tell an answer, go start from an SME for work for her, they will not go. If you tell them now, go in a garage, because we have mechanics, we have workshops where they need administrators for do, because most of them they go into frustration because most of the garage or toolbox when they do, or then informal setting, I need people who to go manage it so that they go scale up for meet up the market demand. They don't get, if you tell them to go start there, they will not go. So that's why the number is swelling, but they don't get an exit point. But there is a job.
Aside of those 3 you mentioned, I mean, do you have a situation where or think about those courses where students they could do? I mean, are they being actually job friendly in the labor market?
Well, it depends on the context. To some extent, to some argument, they will tell you there is a, that make the crown of the argument is a labor mismatch. Every curriculum University of Sierra Leone or any other university you do is out of research. Sometimes it can be influenced by ministry or by stakeholders engagement. But look at the period. Yes, there are outdated courses. Let me say frankly here, there are outdated courses where really the student need for debate. But
for instance, you get library studies, you go on for wonder. I mean, how will this then they will be marketable that you come down and what you will achieve with that?
It depends on the mindset. A librarian can also become an entrepreneur because when you get a BSc in library studies, you add entrepreneurship knowledge. If you open a community library in an area, you begin to teach people how to do research. It's about just lacking the devotion of, the problem of the university is not ours. It is we, the student, that is going there. Because if you don't go do BSc in library and information science, which is very good, if you don't get a formal white job, what do? You come down and apply the 4 years of skills and techniques we don't learn into your community. That is why I say the biggest issue here, the biggest error between labor and the university is the entrepreneur mindset that is lacking. Somebody yesterday on another debate say social work and other things, they are not relevant. They are relevant. It depends on the individual application.
So what you're saying now, before I come to Abubakar, what you're saying, why students, before going to university, I mean, get a mindset, these are the things the way job friendly, like you want for do mass communication. There are plenty media institutions, I mean, across the country. There are so many courses where you feel like they are job friendly, but others, aside of you get your own skills, but it's difficult for you for breakthrough aside of the skills. You go on for say putting you 4 years into university, you expect to can get a job where you can't do at the end of the day.
Of course, that's why there's a say we say what you don't expect, you cannot experience. The whole thing is about devotion, mindset, and practicality. I mean, putting into practice what you have learned. 4 years of university don't guarantee for give job. 4 years of spending within the university don't guarantee for become over.
But at the end of the day, the essence standing for you go university.
That's the perception. That's orthodox. But now when you look at the mind shift in theory, they tell you say 4 years of university is about to prepare you for the future you don't know. That's why education still remains to be the key and then the opener to the world. The whole the way they cause problems for we in Africa and Sierra Leone to be specific is the focus and mindset on what? On the stereotype of white job. People don't look for alternatives. The informal sector need people. As I talked to, we have over 1,000 of SME owners. We need people for scale up. Where they do recording, where they do bookkeeping, where they do stores, where they do this. But the guys not they willing for go down. Everybody wants to start at the top. And look at all great ventures, great historians or great adventures or CEOs. They all, if I can read now, I give examples. Steve Jobs was one time a worker. Elon Musk was one time an employee. You understand? The recent DeepSeek, where Sheikh ChatGPT was at one time an intern at Facebook. But the problem is that in the graduates, the expectations are high.
Okay.
So therefore, they don't go down the bar. And the bar, on top of the table now, there is no space. The only space that is available now is under the table, where they find the blue-collar jobs. That's why, if you listen to the script, where the Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of Sierra Leone pump that day. But it's unfortunate that the one that say the message will go to Boko, I don't even know the essence of that message. Shifting from certification to particularization, from certification to skills. A graduate without skills, without poverty, because the academic 4 years you have spent is about what? Building your leadership, building your capacity. Skills is about what? Driving you to where the world is needed. This is an error. Where most of the guys, look a sad story. Somebody spent 4 years, you never enter a lab. And instead of get somebody where they coach him and mentor and say you can go do computer school outside the university. Where alongside, pardon, you can do academic, you can do soft skills. But the environment is not the day for educate people. So it's happening 4 years of dependence on the university, and the university they give what you want, then when you can't face the reality. So that's the only issue where me get small on the university and other colleges because of our curriculum. But for job employment, and the starting for job or the creation of job doesn't lie solely on the university curriculum. It's about outside the curriculum that somebody could build and pursue based on what he focus. Right. He say he gets a dream. For me, before you go to university, you already get an industrial mind. Yeah. That industrial mind, I drive and for go find in degree. Now, where job no gap, you don't go create your own job. So that's a mindset. That's a mindset.
It's now being Abu Bakar from TVET. I mean, this is now on our own side. We talk about skills, skills development and all. And one for look at, I mean, how this don't they push through, because everybody, including, I mean, the minister, himself talk about, say, every student, I mean, forget skills for Sabi, other thing aside of waiting Igolan na college. How effective TVET don't be?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. My happiness is that at least you are hosting this kind of discussions.
Yeah.
I think that's the beginning of the transformation, because some 15 years back, this kind of discussion were not very prominent in Sierra Leone. And for the fact that they are going further, we'll get the solution. That's my belief. If you go to IPAM now, we have Center of Excellence for Entrepreneurship at IPAM. Put that one aside. You need to understand that entrepreneurship, for it to thrive, there are three major elements. You look at the resources that you have, you look at the capital, and you look at the available land that you'll be able to become a very good entrepreneur. You know, there are people that are born naturally are entrepreneurs. Make no mistake about it. They are able to manipulate these three major variables to be able to create jobs for, other people. And this is the missing link that we have as a country. I'm not going to TVET for now. I'll come to TVET. But focusing on entrepreneurship, if you go to the other part of the globe, ranging from Asia, Europe, America, the greater employer of labor or greater employer of job provider are entrepreneurs. When I went to South Korea, along the roadside, you can see all of the coffee shops. People are making their business, without government intervention. And they are employing minimum maybe 10, 15, 20 people. That's total accumulation deliver the people in terms of limitations for making their living. But then, like I said, the country is at a crossroad. My brother was saying something very important, which is what maybe the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education and the education sector is working on. How can you ensure that the human capital, like the president said, being developed, to be able to start thinking in that direction, that my going to university is important, but what is important, how can I actually affect people's life with my skills or talent that I will come out from with university? So once that one is in place, then definitely you will get to see the nation moving on gradually. You start seeing people innovating. You start people that have established business already, start expanding it because of the enabling environment. But the challenge we have as a country is that we have a lot of gray areas with respect to this transformation. Government has got role to play. Ourselves as the indigenes have got role to play. What is going to be the government role? The enabling environment, like the policies, the availability of resources, like financial resources, nurturing the human capital correctly. All these ones are the interconnection amongst, the three major areas. Government, the citizens, and the natural environment. So, this is what government is working on as I speak. I was at the president said, let's develop the human capital. And I am the head in the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education in terms of human capital development, especially technical and vocational education. Like she was saying, let's assume she wants to establish a business that has to do with, let's say, construction. if you don't have the right-minded, skilled people within that sector that you employ to be able to help you, do your contract appealing to the client, definitely there's going to be a problem. And these are the gray areas. As we speak now as a country, like he said, you go to university. Yes, I've gone to Fube College. Okay, I've gone to Njala University. Let's say you go to Njala University, you go and study agric engineering. Then you come out, you don't have you don't even have an idea how to, cultivate in how can I call it, in an industrial manner or in a large-scale manner. Then definitely you haven't done anything. It's just an ordinary paper that you have got. So government have realized it, and all of us have started realizing it as a country. So what is important is we continue with this discussion, and government continue to play its roles, and we also continue to make sure we do our own bits and pieces as indigents to ensure that we position our country going further to be competitive.
So why, because you answer the TVET, but this is so much important, why is it government not going to look at in a situation and say, let's have this side by side? I mean, the practical aspects of it, in which, of course, those are the things the university lack us, right? They say, why don't we do this side by side? Then after 4 years of university and come back and say, well, I forget skills. I will agree, World Bank reports talk about how for boost the private sector, it would drive development in the country. But amidst that, there are challenges, access to finance, to loan specifically, and all other things that they deprive the private sector for thrive. But why this not work side by side?
Well, I want to tell you now that they have, that started that initiative. The current budget read in Parliament, they have not finalized that one, but it is skewed towards that kind of direction. What does that mean? They want to first and foremost prioritize industrialization. This human capital development we are talking about cannot be completed within the walls of the universities and colleges. We need to have the private sector to be involved. Let me give you a simple example. We wanted to develop a curriculum on industrial plumbing, and this curriculum content should be supported by the private sector. And when you look around Sierra Leone, the largest MDA that is in charge of industrial plumbing in particular, you cannot discuss that one without bringing in either Salwako or Guma Valley. You may have gentles doing their roads, they may need some plumbing, they have some companies that are doing some construction. But their construction have not gone to 40 stories. Their construction have not got to a point where you leave this place and remove a card from this house and then the entire system is water stop. Right? So what we are doing, we want to develop that learning direction that can make sure that the industry make their input. But even the industry, there are shortcomings, sir. So that is why the government have focused on industrialization. That is the beginning. If you go to Newton, I'm not an advocate for government, I'm working for government, but I'm not an advocate. But the fact of the matter, discussion cannot be completed without involving the other parties. So as long as government has started saying, in our new budget, we have to make sure we create room for availability of resources for people that want to innovate or people that want to establish business, they have some resources at hand to do that. We want to make sure industrialization start so that when you want to work with industry or train with industries, you now have the industries available to help you in the training. What I want to say in this training, it has to do with this. Let's say you have big time multi-million construction companies that are in construction of hundreds, 40-story buildings. If these people are working with you to develop a curriculum, you will be able to train people that have the skills to be able to plumb a story that is about 40 stories. They will be able to train people that will be able to do the electrical installation for that particular building. But they are nowhere. So it's a whole crossroad that the country is striving to see how they can put all the bit like you are saying. It is very challenging, it is very difficult. For 60 years ago, we could not pay attention to this one. And the velocity at which other nations have gone, for us to catch up with them, it takes really that kind of effort.
So how TVET comes in, in terms of now those, well, I don't want to use the word local jobs because, then they get money as we speak. Carpenter, you name it. If you look at waiting, then guy they make per day, you want for say, well, I don't need to go to office again. So how does TVET comes in?
TVET comes in, let me tell you first thing, let me say one thing in the first place. This thing of TVET is not a new thing. TVET has been there since the tale of Joseph and even this guy that constructed the boat in Bible history. That was a TVET man. How do you call him? Noah, right? Carpenters were still there. Even as we speak in Sierra Leone, TVET has been there. But what is the challenge is that we haven't done the TVET that can be able to do our transformation. TVET is about resources. A prudent TVET administration is about resources, sir. Without investing capital in TVET to develop the infrastructure for all sectors for training to thrive so that people have the capacity in line with the current trend of development, you are missing it. We will still be singing, we are doing TVET, but we haven't got the TVET.
So is it not something you are faced with right now?
Of course, those are the challenges we are faced with. So what I'm saying, without TVET, all these things we are saying can never work. Entrepreneur can't be able to do their stuff. Universities can't be able to get the human capital nurtured as it is. Because we have academic proper. But I can tell you that 80% of all the work for people to live well, comfortable in life is about TVET. If you like, go and read law. If you like, be the chartered accountant. If you don't have the TVET people that can support you, all your chartered accountants, you'll be there, your AC is not working. You'll be there, you don't have the lift to go up to your 40-story building that you have built. So what really this means is that other parts of the world vested interest in TVET provisions. It's not just about, because when you talk about human capital, it's about three major elements. People, best practice, in other words, international standards have defined is that human capital is the development of the health, the education, and the agriculture. But when it comes to TVET specifically, first you have to develop the standard. Which standard we want to achieve in terms of our TVET transformation. Once you don't have that standard and you don't have the enabling environment created to support the nurturing of such standard, you have still not done the TVET that can transform your country. You have still not provided the human capital that can support the entrepreneurs. You have still not supported the road constructors that can build bridges that are like even 200 meters apart. You can still not have the people that can build a house that are 45 stories. You can still not be able to manage electricity. If you go to China, for instance, they give you a room, by the time you put your card, all the lights in that room will come on. By the time you remove the card, all the lights will go off. And for the last visit, I visited Germany. In China, educated at 5 minutes. In Germany, like remove, it goes off automatically. So we still need this kind of people within our environment to be able to support us. So TVET remains critical, but at the end of the day, we see at the crossroad to make sure it is properly positioned for this country.
Alicia, you get this realization at a very early stage of your education, or probably along the line, you feel like skills is important. I mean, in as much as you go college, you spend 4 years, but this is important when you have this realization.
Since I not even go college yet, because my parents, they will bring me up, now business-minded people, especially my mommy. So I believe in business, no matter what. And now that kind of mama will be say, whenever people say, oh, this na I want for do, it allow you. Follow you go that line, follow you take that path. Even you say na entertainment, even you say you want to be shoemaker, it give you that free will. And this now a particular thing we parents then supposed for look into, because that back they contribute to the picking them lives them. Because imagine, let's say for instance, abroad, America, where picking them they come up, where they say, oh, I want to become this particular person. The parents and they give the time, then they give that kind of free will for you pursue which you want, and that they help a lot in the future of the kids. So like then they invest in their skills, then talents, and that they make it easy for the picking them whether they come up. Now than the Sierra Leoneans then lack. So imagine from where maybe they come up, me don't get that privilege to say skills now must. Whenever they come up, I love business and I love dancing and I dig into the entertainment industry. Though my mama na mamiaja, but it give me the free will for like a pursue waiting I want, and they like a today. And not they give me plenty the entertainment, but I really they realize something, and it really they play a great role in my life, and I wish for pursue in the future. Both are the combine with the business, and as at now, I don't go for tailoring as well because my business line na clothing, and because of that, I won't forget practical knowledge about waiting I want for go into, and this business na something where I get planned for expand and create job opportunities for people who go lessen the unemployment rates in the country.
As young person, how will you change? This is a mindset issue. I mean, how you go on for change the mindset of other young people like you? I mean, we just believe in come out from the university, come sit down at my office, AC for blow me, work with computer. How would you change that mindset?
Okay, now the mindset of the people. Like I tell you, it starts from the parents them. then to we where we don't big so, because it can be say na mistake because we parents did not get that kind of sensitization day in those days. But now technology they advance every blessed day. We dey see what's in they happen, and that we don't decide for take that well now we earn. So you see how like with the advanced technology, we dey go na this social media stuff and other stuff things for like we able for acquire skills. So in that case, me I dey tell every graduate or continue student or people like we get plan for go na university say degree is good, but skills are important. It's fine for make you empower yourself no matter what, no matter the paper. Because when you like when Mr. Nicholas be the talk, we get people then where they at higher height and now we do not even get paper, we do not even get degree. But now the billionaires them today, now the millionaires them today because of waiting skills. So even if you do go to college, please not forget for think about say okay make I empower myself, whether be tailoring, whether be business, entrepreneur. Of course entrepreneurs they don't plenty now in the country, so like I can advise for the people and they go for other skills. Imagine the IT sector we get plenty job opportunities just like I say earlier, but we not get the skill, we are mentally, we know like we are practically for let we go down there na the markets, na the labor market. And Mr. Nicholas be the talk say, while she in a college, you supposed for go down behind the scene and for the do you want to computer stuff thing. No, we pay for that. When we enter year one, I pay for ICT. But like I say, I not enter na lab till I graduate. Which of course is wrong. You understand? I not say the university they're not try. Then really they try. But then like they're not try enough for prepare we for the outside world. I understand say yes, students then supposed for like learn skill behind the scene and all, but waiting now we lecturers then contribution to that. Everything about theory. Imagine, let we take a flashback from primary school, secondary school, senior secondary school. Everything about theory, 90%, we only get 10% practical, and that's not even intense. I can understand because standing from the ground level, but at least when we enter a university, let them try for make an, even if not to 50-50 safe, but let them try for balance the equation.
How would you defend internship? Because for journalists or probably those that are financial institution, they will tell you that then they go to different banks or probably journalists come into a media institution, forgets the practical aspects of what they do.
Okay, let us say in the internship aspect, then can wait till pass after where we don't say okay graduation they come or where we carry dissertation. At the time then they say we need for go for internship, which of course this internship is supposed to start even from year 2. They're supposed for they take we out for go give we recommendation letters, and even this internship business now we they ask for the recommendation letters and the recommend we're not supposed to ask because now on our responsibility as the university for give the recommendation and for tell. In fact, they're supposed for they send number of students say okay this group of people, and I don't know say it's not business administration students, una know the inside of studies and everything. They're supposed for bunch una and send una na a particular organization or particular institution like usai una supposed for go utilize and go learn within the theory where they don't show now, but let them go do them to the practical. You understand? They're supposed for to do that now one, and like I said, they're supposed for to do them back inside the university. Therefore, create that platform. Therefore, get a body where they come together. Say, okay, so time we get practical. Like where we go school, we get our L&DS for public speaking. You understand? Where you watch right now, 50%, in fact, over 50% of students, we know they speak. We're not able to express ourselves. You understand? Even than the university lack. Then they try them best, but them best is not enough. We need practical. We need thing where they push we for let we get prepared for the outside market. We're not the labor market.
All right, Nicholas, that bring you into this. We are in a situation where people want for look at say skills don't they dominate. I mean, you need to get skills at all costs. You need for sabi something. I mean, the other day somebody they tell me, say, well, Ivan, after graduation, I think I go learn driving, I go learn X, Y, Z. I mean, these are the situations you go on for ask why people for go spend 4 years now in university, why in skills they take a whole lot of the job markets now.
That's the orthodox mindset. We make Africa still in poverty. Me big brother here talk about the book of my Bible story about the Ark, Noah and Joseph, right? Being people who start the technical skills. Why African graduates, some women to be poor, if not be careful, we continue to be poor, because we know they mix the two. For every successful individual, you must forget basic two parameters we move on with: business skills and academic skills, or technical skills or soft skills. This one, either of the two must be blended together so that you go to see the light. You can spend 4 years within the university. If you not get a technical skills for drive out from the university, you cannot be empowered. And the university not did it for go PPI anymore. It's about what you don't spend 4 years at the university, is what the university is expecting you for you to go and sell as a graduate. But here is the mismatch. 4 years spent within the university, people doesn't know how to create and develop self-reliance spirit. There is a scenario and people spend 7 years within the university without developing their skills to see how do I become a very good marketer, a very good public orator, or for me to become a business-minded person. Just stick on that on the syllabus and the curriculum. Even though, let me be frank here, the university as and other colleges, we are still on this colonial orthodox theory that 60% or 90% of our curriculum are centered on what job seekers and job creators. That's the biggest challenge. 75% of almost of our curriculums from primary school on to universities, we have been trained for job seekers. And if you want to develop from being all your, let's say 15 years, 20 years from primary school to secondary school on to university, when you take up the summation, it's about 20 years spent just learning with less practical. All of those processes are on job seekers and not job creators. But the good news is that if you can read through the Vice Chancellor's report, transformation, a step into the future, a world without hope for job, none of that. So this is a whole call to order. If the Vice Chancellor of the University of Sierra Leone and the principals is calling on graduates, preparing them for the unforeseen challenges, who are they? The big challenge now is about, are they ready to go down and fulfill what was missed for the past 4 years? Are they ready for them to go there to equip themselves that has been missed for the past 4 years? Like I told you, the university is doing its best, but much is expected because she was talking about practicality. My brother here was talking about that infrastructure. You know, it's a Leone problem. We are just discussing what we can do now. But it has been a systemic, it has been chronic, and we needed all hands on deck. That's why I do argue, not everything we can blame just government alone. This has been a community problem, a family problem, an institutional problem, and a colonial problem.
So that comes to the next question: societal mindset, family. I mean, you go through university, like some family, like how Alicia they talk say, you go to Taylor. I mean, it's so not Taylor shopping, those kind of things. I mean, societal mindsets have been another concern for some people.
So that's why, if I can quote the CEO of UBA, he said, Africa doesn't need, we no more need industrial revolution. What we need is action. We are out of that emergency now. Africa needs that emergency liberalization of our mindset, because it's the most ready continent that have all the raw materials that is needed in the world. But the mismatch is, we have the resources, we have the raw materials, we have everything that the world demands. But we, the people who are the most valuable assets, are not ready. The skills that is needed for transformation, the skills that are needed for extraction, for value addition, to go through the value chain so that we can reach those Asians, the West, and the Middle East, we are not well equipped. Because we still embed, we still work, and we still live with the 1980 syllabus, 1970 syllabus, up to date. Somebody is doing a course that doesn't have any information about industrialization. And the world is no more waiting for you for theory. What we are looking for is practical and application.
As a country, I mean, people go to tag you as serious somebody where you inside your office, you wear coat and tie, they will say that you're serious. But me, even salon waiter I don't notice over the years, even you dress code, right dress, people get tag you whether this is successful or not. I mean, so some job they don't require you for wear coat and tie, but this is the country. Why? So how do we change that? Because this is a big problem, and we are moving into that situation where you must, apart from the Bukwe land, you must have other thing.
The change now, some of it they do so. At we thank God for Epic and the whole television show for giving the platform. You know, one of the move is about this public speaking. I mean, public discussions. Thank God for the first time we see the minister shifts the mindset. So the first approach is mind shifting, moving from the orthodox way of thinking to the practical way of thinking, that a graduate without soft skills or practical skills, you cannot get what you want. Because a degree or a certificate can give you a job, but skills can give you money, and it can make you become wealthy. For instance, I began a basis. Elon Musk was one time a worker. Steve Jobs was a cleaner. You understand? These are billionaires who started from nowhere. But what they saw a gap between the place where they work. So how did they give advice now 25,000 plus graduates? What would they expect now? You understand? Volunteer yourself. Do you hear any recommendations? Go on internship. Go on trainees or apprenticeship for 1 or 2 years. They say the time where a butcher they spend for sharpening knife is just not a waste of time, but they prepare for do a proper slaughtering. But that's the mismatch. So you cannot sit at home, you acquire soft skills. Because university they give you soft skills too. Because the curriculum was not centered on it. What the curriculum was centered was prepared for was academic and administrative jobs. So if you want for jumping out for going into the world, what the world needs now, you go for be apprentice. They say if you are not trained, you cannot be traced. If you are not mentored, you cannot be mentored. Tell me any successful person Sabi that is strong, but not go far. Now free to will not start small. Any successful person will own the television or businesses, will tell you say just fly can begin. That's the mismatch. Graduates don't ready to volunteer to give to the society for free cost. Everybody is looking for money, and as a proverb will say, the kingdom prayer say, if you are too desperate to get wealth, you never know where we can generate wealth. That is why the Cartesian theory they say and the Asian theory they say, every young person, every youth, when allowed to be used, abused, misused to generate wealth or to create wealth, you never know how to start. That's that challenge. So graduates must be ready to be used, abused, for them to know how to generate wealth so that you can create your own wealth.
That brings you, Abubakar, into this. I mean, 4 years in university, coming down, talk about for volunteer and looking at the economical problem in this country. I mean, where are we going?
Well, I think we are trying now to take the right direction as a country. Make no mistake about it. Like I said, without these discussions, we can't change it. So now, the point is that, let me just make some clarification on this entrepreneurship development skills and the entire landscape, how it should work. You know, there are people, like I told you earlier, they are natural entrepreneurs. But they need to have the enabling environment, which can only be created in most cases by government, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Government has to actually be very much firm to say, let me create that environment that somebody want to have some resources to, do something that can affect other people's life in terms of business is possible. Through means, banking, and other means, policies, etc.
Yeah.
And, some other measures that you can put in place that can actually soften the grounds, taxes, etc., etc. So this is critical. Because the challenge here is the social issue we have today is joblessness. And joblessness can lead to, less development.
They say idle mind is not the workshop of the devil.
No, apart from the idle mind, first, if people are not there to create jobs, you will not have more capital again in the bank too. Because investment is a function of the capital. And capital is a function of having the disposable income that is enough for consumption and then savings. Once you save in the bank can give it to people to invest. But then there should be that environment that can help you. If the market is not crunching, you are able to do the investment accordingly. But then the point is that coming to how these three works, the government, the entrepreneurs, and the skilled people, is all centered around, our belief that this thing is the only way that can transform our country. Because when the ordinary people, young, numerous youth that are around, realize that my skills, my talent need to be nurtured, they get in there and nurture their talent. And the government create a loop that talent being nurtured is in line with international standard. Then we are on the right track. What does that mean? I can give you a case in point. We went to Kenya on benchmarking, on entrepreneur and apprenticeship. You cannot believe, because of the way Kenya has invested into their skills training, graduates we are leaving, the students we are leaving the universities and coming to TVET institutions to be trained. Why? When they leave there, they have the competencies to hit the ground running, either with business or doing their own innovation with speed. So they are coming. Because of the also added apprenticeship, some tutors, we are now being jealous of students that are placed in apprenticeship. They go to industries, when they come, they are more competent than the lecturers. So these are all bits, but the discussion cannot end here. Like I said, my happiness is that, like my younger brother said, it is important that we are discussing them now. It is important that we have started changing the perception of us as Sierra Leoneans, because otherwise you are not going to prioritize this discussion. So, but for us to get there, it has to take really some time, because the structures that needs to be in place for that to happen, for you to get back to the universities and recalibrate their curriculum, for you to get back to the university to make sure that even when they bring equipment and tools, the tutors are able to manipulate them or to demonstrate it before the students so that the student can understand. It has to take some time. They can bring the equipment, maybe the lecturer himself doesn't have the capacity to manipulate it. So in the end, he can never prioritize operating that machine. He can always be giving theory, like my sister was saying. So what has to happen is continuous engagement, trying to nurture this through the educational system. We recalibrate the mindset of the younger people coming, so that 10, 15, 20 years down the line, why all of us, some of us may not be getting to
I will let you reply to this or respond to this. Is important from our Facebook page.
Okay.
Abdul Gadri Kamara is saying, we started failing as a nation when we misunderstood that the concept of education is better than gold. So are people only focused on pen and paper?
Yeah, that's just what the Gloria Master told us. And when we got relaxed in that...
this we misunderstand that part still. According to what's in this policy.
Yes.
We misunderstand?
What did he say once again?
He said we started failing as a nation when we misunderstood the concept of education is better than gold. So our people, yes, so in just put gold, so our people only focused on pen and paper.
Pen and paper. Yes, because the problem is, I don't want to blame bad colonial masters. Just like if you are born from poor family, they want to be blaming somebody that you are poor because you came from poor family. I don't agree with that one.
So is that from the onset, the mindset you there for learn book?
The mindset, no, the line book is one thing, but which type of book are you learning? That's the question, sir. Which type of book are you learning? The guys know very well that they wanted to use this part of the world as their bait or for their success. So they brought in the idea to tell you that when you do clerical job, you are the most, and they are the most powerful guy. And they created that kind of, cocoon. They put them, our predecessors, people that were there 60 years ago, that when you are a clerk, you are a lawyer, is everything. Not knowing that they are destroying the progress or the future of the country. And all of us bought into that one as a nation. So it is only now we are coming out of that cocoon. Sir, the more we continue to import items from those people from other parts of the world, the more we'll be taking our riches to them and we remain in poverty. So the only thing we can focus on is how can we ensure that the education that we are giving our people, I'm not saying education is not that silver and gold, but the type of education that they brought to us, until we change that one and bring in the education that can nurture our talent to be able to be creative, to produce things for, not only for our consumption, for trade, then you start to see that education is better than silver and gold. But once you continue to think that only when you are a lawyer, then you are the best educated. Only when you are an accountant, you are the best educated. You are still missing it. So it is not just me and you. It is about what structures are in place. by government to make sure that the education that can transform our country is properly given the attention that it deserves.
All right, so quickly, I know say we'll round up in 2 minutes each. I'll start with you, Nicholas. How do you juxtapose those two? I mean, education and that of our skills. How do you put them together? That, I mean, each side will benefit. That, I mean, coming down from university, Ago will get something where Ago will benefit at the end of the day and put food on the table. That's the essence of everything.
Education still meant to be the light of the world. Because even from the Quran and the Bible, they always tell you go for read and understand first before you apply. But the mismatch, now we big brother don't say so. The orthodox style of that curriculum, now they cause the confusion. Where that person is saying, say, we value education never than silver and gold. But we have renowned philosophers, scholars in the world, with all inventors. These are educated people. All these systems and processes that we are using now within this station are invented by somebody who has that basic education. The mismatch in the way that person they go into, we so swallow the theory that it's more of an administrative education rather than practical. Engineering. That's why yesterday you heard a medical doctor we can best student from commerce. It tells you from the one way enter commerce there was what a devotion that is not only book sense but also be to do what some practical alongside. So the education still remains to be the key and the light of the world. But the challenge is now is the curriculum needs to be reviewed for meet up the present day of academy. For look at the present day of the economy, the present day of the globe. For instance, ICT and AI don't do what called trade liberalization. Don't break the boundary. Tell me this alone. For me, know it's happening in America. It takes some time or years. For me, know something that happen in Europe. It takes some time. But now,
and we need people of creative mindset.
So now, creativity don't come into light. So education still remains the key, based on what the whole thing mind shifting. Africa need what mind shifting. Like where a philosopher once says, we are sitting on emergency. Because 70 years down the line, we don't accept the colonial master for indoctrinate. We say you go to school, you graduated for you to become a job seeker. That's a mismatch. Now the orthodox don't change. Never no more into that orthodox philosophy. Now we are.
You found some people for create job.
Yes, that's somebody will go spend 2-3 years in university. Now you first premise is what for become a job creator, a job seeker. That paradigm, that's the challenge. But the education is key, but skills, they make you become more powerful, more useful, and more the impact. When you have education back to that skills, you become more remembered than any other person.
All right, Alicia, quick one.
Okay. Yes, education remains to be the light and the key, though not to success, because you can do other things to become successful. But because of this stale idea of saying, oh, we wear suits, now you're not somebody in a society. So if I get to change the mindset of the students, then get to understand this aspect. Imagine everybody want to go study business admin, entrepreneur, science, political, with the agricultural sector, with the IT sector. Nobody. Or let me not say nobody, but not few. In fact, we within the graduates, they're not more than 1,000. In fact, sometimes they're not even reach the agricultural sector. And when you watch the government, the thing of this particular government, the agriculture.
Field Salon project.
Exactly.
So imagine if we all get a mindset of farmer. I mean, forget farm now, we got in our backyard.
That's the thing.
It should have been a success.
Because of the don't install in we that kind of stale idea say, oh, agriculture, nah, dirty work, or you do this, blah, blah. But we watch them very rich. Now, one of the richest people, agriculture, like we go into agriculture and all of this kind of thing, but we're not able to realize that. So I can talk to me company students or me company graduates them say, it's not only about working in the office, but we're supposed to go out there and try to utilize the theoretical aspect where they don't teach we, for let we self able to put them into practical. But whilst the university self then get thing, then supposed for support in that practical aspect. Because Mr. Nicholas Bede talk say how we supposed to be used, misused. I want to make let we come up from that side. Because for me, now still ideas. The world they evolve every blessed day and technology they advance. We suppose for create new ideas. Let we not continue with that still ideas they. Imagine that kind of academic frustration where you go through. for 4 or 5 years, maybe more than that you can't do for go start from ground floor. I understand, say yes, you start from ground floor. So the idea of we the students are now for say, if in this one, we to make an go start from all the years we don't start.
Before you start the ground one.
Why make an go and do business? Why make I not go do this for like get me own and become self-employed? Why make I can work for person again for this kind of social amount? Because
there was this statement on social media where somebody posted, I mean, got it if them people now 1.5k, take I mean, and it don't normal got it when you come out from university.
Yes.
The expectation,
expectation.
I mean, very high.
Yes, and that go to the academic frustration. Because not to say some of
don't go
the
through your story all night and
some of the students want for learn, we want for build, we want for work. But now because of the academic frustration, they imagine you don't spend how many millions for pay school fees.
Then you come back, you can't
just imagine.
It's frustrating. We be seen to get not you there for pay transport.
It's frustrating.
It's very sensitive.
Yes. Quick one.
You know, the word say use, misuse doesn't mean like the hard way. Let me give you references. Elon Musk, the world trillionaire now, was the first time job now in life. Now was what a baller, now a cleaner. Inside one of the leading pharmacies inside America. Warren Buffett was a paper boy, selling papers for what? For one of the leading Wall Street journals. You look at Steve Jobs, was what? A McDonald's cook. So the thing is now, if those people started from nowhere, that's what I'm saying, graduates should calm down. The pain is too much. You don't spend 4 years. You can start as a volunteer apprenticeship. We see what my brother saying about Kenya and East Africans. We all be get this pride. No, I come at the veteran and say working experience. Now I know that a graduate without working experience, you are not useful. It's difficult for me, you know. Even if you told me academic, if I can't left me and for do that thing, I cannot know. That's why I'm saying we have to go through apprenticeship and mentorship. It doesn't like misuse you. The misuse sense for me now, go through a process so that within the process you learn all the loopholes, the challenges, the opportunities, and then they grab up.
So for they say, yes. Why if I go through that education hustle or struggle, get midnight candles, burn them? Exactly. Why you not go start from that small day and make it big? That's a concern or argument.
So that's been the mismatch. So now because we don't see the mismatch, we are finding the roadmap. We look, you know, if you don't live by example, you cannot be, you know, the flow. You understand? So every successful person needs a mentor. So look at Jack Ma. He was what? A tour guide inside Kenya. I mean, inside China. Now he's what? He's a world billionaire. He said what as a tour guide? A teacher. A primary school teacher. Jack Ma. Alibaba. We own Alibaba. So graduates get for go down the ladder for look at say the expectations, the big hope, and no more there. Government cannot give us the job that we want. Those that are ready to give us the job, let's go and support. We are the SMEs, the petty traders. You understand? The small scale company. But guess what? We'll get this what we call emotional disease, where they don't inculcate into the minds of, including me before, as a young graduate, the phobia, the passion, and the expectation is big. And I want to tell
societal expectation as well.
It's big, and the influence between peer group and another. I mean, go begin work for 1,500, but imagine now you sit at home for 4 years. Without getting that 1,500, the money is small, but what you are gaining as an apprentice, what you are gaining as a mentee, what you are gaining as a volunteer will scale you up. I don't give you references. 6 billion.
It's like building is building your future for the future.
Thank you.
Continue. Quick one. So round up on this.
Okay, quick one. Let me left yonder. Make a come to the government side before I left.
Okay.
You know, I want to give recommendation. Like even if not now. But I believe for say the government need for look into this one maybe in the future, because now we not the government. In fact, government self now mortal manding, like then self they like then the mistake, then they forget and all of that thing, because they get plenty things for concentrate for, but they need for monitor the universities, the educational systems, you know, at least let it able go, even if not to 50-50, let it go to 60-40, at least 70-30 of practical and theory. Let it not just be theory, because at the end of the day, we are learning nothing. I'm not going to say, like, not 100% nothing, but when you can't imagine, you go start afresh. It's frustrating, like I say, the academic frustration. It's real. So the government need for look into this, for create a body we need for to go out there and try for, like, watch and supervise it, then supposed to do practical and theory, then supposed to set that kind of thing there.
Thank you so very much, gentlemen and a lady. We will go for a short break, and when we come back, we go start for picking our calls them on 079-994-993, and we'll continue for drop on a comment of our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Stay tuned.
Oh, Erasmus life, so full of delight, getting lost in new cities every
Are you a graduate looking for a world-class master's degree? The Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's Scholarship offers graduates a fully funded chance to study across Europe at top universities. Applications open in October with deadlines in January. Choose from a wide range of master's programs in engineering, technology, law, health, arts, social sciences, and many more. Here is how to apply. Visit the official Erasmus Mundus catalog online, select your program, prepare your documents, and apply directly through the program's website. Don't miss this life-changing opportunity. This is your moment. Study, grow, and connect across cultures. Erasmus Mundus. Inspire, apply, achieve. Funded by the European Union.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Take note of all the things that when you dey do this festive season. When you send money overseas with BNB, use the BNB Cash app, or you visit any BNB agent all over the country, you stand chance for win brand new smartphone. Whether you dey do payments with the business partner them abroad, or you want to share love with your family and people when they close to you na your homeland, BNB they cover you any side you dey. Send money today and enjoy well secure and fastest transfer experience anytime, anytime. Bam, now you that. Once you deal with BNB, if you want to know more, call the customer service team na the number ya 072 500 000 or 080 500 000. BNB they send joy and gladdy all over the country this festive season.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM and on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3. And of course, go start with picking our calls now on 079-994-993. And also drop your comments on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3. Well, first call online already. Logo line. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. Boy from God.
Boy from Godrich. Go ahead.
Learning a skill is also better than silver and gold. Education not only stop at degree. Even skill work na education. Apprenticeship na education. It depends on how we do education. The Great Albert Academy been they do tailoring, metal work, woodwork, or even train carpenters them na school. Because not all man just forget that even that O level there at that time. And I hope say they still they do it. You know, so it depends on how we look at it. Feed salon. I can always say let feed salon be. Let we join hand for feed salon, just not feed salon. Because when you say feed salon, people that relax, they say that they can't feed me.
All right, I think we lost.
We join hand with different skills them for feed salon. You see, so education depends on how we look at. Let me make that person realize that text. He did well. Now, how we interpret education, that's so we move with that. Okay. AI, they can take beaucoup jobs in our hands. Now, skill jobs they no more get for left most of the time. So let we be mindful of that. Thank you.
Interesting, AI itself, they solve relationship issue right now. I mean, it's so interesting. See, they don't get AI woman now. You never struggle for relationship issue again. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan. How the morning?
Fine. Who are they talk to? Sorry. Good morning.
Now, Paconte, they talk from Upgon.
All right, Paconte, go ahead.
I tell you now, thank you, now the educate we. You see, education is fine. You don't get your degree. But for let get job, me na example, me two picking it. About 7 years ago, they non done college. 30 days, they not get job. Past then they go learn other things for do. Some man then they na driver, he get in paper. Some man then they drive keke. Some man a business then they do. Most of the businessmen they now who get money, they no go school, but you go college, go challenge them back. You see, it's not easy. And now the population don't high. He don't high. Some man look like one man, he gets his master's, he gets his first degree. He try for work, say, now driver 9 and go do. He go do. At the end of the day, what the wait man ask and say, I dey waiting and call. Now I say I get master's. Now I say I go with you paper, you see. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Per Conte. Mystic Dwazak from our Facebook page is saying, as a nation, we should focus more on improving the TVET aspects because technical knowledge is important. He said, I love, message are coming in. I love the initiative, more so when you are targeting young women in your operation. And in your operation, and he said not everyone can be a doctor or a banker or a lawyer. He said let's encourage our children who want to do technical skills to get empowerment opportunities. I mean, that's for Mystic. Adwazak. Go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Epic Radio.
Good morning. Who do I talk to?
Noah from TC.
Oh, I know. Go ahead.
Fine. Education. Any education when you're not productive, you're not creative, that education not complete. Let everybody take note. If your educational status not make you creative or productive, you are not complete. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. It makes a lot of sense. And this Pa Usu is saying, go hard, Madam Alicia Bangora. Your points are very clear. Okay, somebody to compliment you for. Thank you. All right, log online again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Panelist.
Father Lambert, good morning.
Yeah, God bless you, sir. Terms of education. Before now, this country, the man go don't get in graduation paper, go don't graduate, go don't do everything as a master's. Can you imagine there is no job facility? Then the government talks is over 5,000 to 7,000 jobs a week on day. Look the kind students we don't graduate. So up to now, then they are long bench. Then another one they don't come out, they don't join this long bench. So this they tell we say we lead that they not care for we. Because they care for we, then go to open their factories there, where it be safe, they say for go do any test from college, now they you to go. But outside, no way no day, for go do practical, go do this, you know they me brother. So this way, therefore, I'm with more for long go to long bench. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Father Lambert. 079-994-993. The number to be part of the Epic Morning Show. Calls are coming in thick and fast. Logo line. Hello, good morning. Lion, go ahead, boss.
You know, Father God help me.
Amen.
Yes, sir. You know, the government will get, the leaders they will get, you know, some will not get system. That way, what Ghana, what the leads Ghana. The toilet, that toilet will be so. They take out for cars, where they cook. We get toilet, they can connect up for you. And the Ghanaians then. Me, a mechanic. That Dr. Guy had in a college. He graduated at the road. I did the collect the roti muska, I make up for a no, the way he go, he can't take I go. You see? Yeah, what in the Lebanese movement the way come. No, not at the work. What happened? You know, they just kind of what they do, when they don't pull all the garage man and then garages them, people they don't come in, they don't pull in at the street them. They take the opportunity, they open garages them. They take the garage man the way they don't pull. Now look them, now the richest people. Now not only how to lose more than nothing. Only the money from them. Go to crochet. Keep on it them that it be difficult for them. But look them now the richest people. You know one thing, instead of the government, you know, Salona system will not get. Instead of they help the citizen, no, now foreigner. Just look at all the foreigners you like in office. What in that mean? Saloma know the way to pay for work. You can be there anywhere you watch now, everybody can put that work for them. That is Saloma them. They pay the way they go take the young brother them, they pay them in dollars. And they pay them in dollars. But you the Saloma, bro, you the Saloma. Now the way they treat you, you make like a weave. Me, like my person in me say, they can't job one land. We make a mechanical. Then Dr. Gaitman, you know, me, Osikaku, when they where they leave the worker, that's a port in street.
Okay.
You know, people will let go of that. So, like, we now need to be driver, but they treat people like what them. Look at the the Liberty man they tell water.
Alright.
They treat two brothers then.
Thank you so very much. You don't exceed the 1 minute. Thank you so very much. You don't make a point and we don't get clear understanding. 079-994-993. I mean, when you look at the street of Freetown, I mean, the one who do business, most of them are Lebanese man. I mean, they will left their host. It's about the mindset. I mean, this not something where it's a continuous engagement to make people in, I mean, for this society accept a logo line again. Hello, good morning. Lamin Samoa, go ahead. Good morning.
Yeah. The same way we did go school, we 60 people not become it. We can get technical drawing and woodwork. You get a specific time of the day when I go to school. You get a whole workshop where we go for good train and train. We can get that. But now we begin to go school. We know they see that sign themselves. And the essence of this street for now be for train picking them with skill. But that in itself end up as a failed system. I can't say this education not good. Let we call 634 system. Aside from that secondary stage, the kids don't begin learn skill. But go now there secondary school now. Almost secondary school gets lab where picking they go for good skills. You know they. So the politicians and then those they use we no more how they want. Once they can out at the power, they need to do exactly what they promise. If this skill job will be not started from their secondary stage, now picking the common self what instead of second land work. If they look you as any funny thing self, that they need to better achieve the sell them. And when we do studies, now we community, the community will be there. The one that we get hosted at that community day. 90% of the one that will be hosted at that community is meet day. Now skill workers. So skill they pay.
Alright.
We not concentrate on skill, my brother. Go now Elena right now. Foreign people and don't can and don't take them. Now so foreign that they see they do odd jobs when Saloma go say no, this are no one do. But now they give money.
All right. Thank you so very much. 079-994-993. We'll try for squeeze 3 more calls and wrap the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993. I mean, a lot of people, they spend. And those guys, they will tell you, then they make plenty cash. I mean, as long as you know, I mean, if you look at the one, they will look online until you get another caller again. Hello, good morning.
Hi, Evan, how you do?
They do well, boss. So that they talk to.
Rogers, Juba.
Rogers, Juba. Go ahead, boss.
Actually, the conversation is too fine today.
Thank you so much.
The only thing, we know they go back to what people then be say Davis Nico and Barry. But we serve the add we on the how we take that same sense they will learn where you don't go school, you come out, you learn the thing that we not get that opportunity there for say like China, you they go university not all of them they go learn ordinary book no more. The engineers they will they see them and other things then all inside that university then they go do. So what you know wanna we advise you now press the button until the technical schools and we been there, the technical aspect, let them bring them kind of school and day. You go learn the book there at the same time you learn the technique, then they go make the country develop.
All right.
But for Komoyanda, you can't sit down for another 5 years for fine job because right no more you the right enough fine.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. But also is saying on a Facebook page, Fatima Alicia Bangura, as confident as you are, you say upon all the ideas that you have learned for the past 4 or for the past years, see what have you done to develop your colleagues? And also they ask whether if you do you have any business or training center to sell out to us? And that's what this person is asking. Hello, go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is my daughter from Buffett.
All right, so number first, go ahead.
First of all, I want to tell now, thank you. The guests that already talk to it and we are. So.
Go ahead.
Because the where people at the common college, even you not go college safe. Sometimes you not even learn book. Don't forget about the one area they go college. Some particular work that they really can, they say they do because of waiting in the land. Don't forget about the one area they go study. Don't talk about the way they don't do the skill. You don't do that skilling. Then they go for go do the work. Then they give them money. say no one I say because it's so far in the land. Ebo, what did they mean? You know what for better he said? If I start from somewhere, anything, if I start from somewhere, when person come up college back, he can. I mean, if I get a close friend, they talk to you, they don't want that okay. You know, I intellect go to go up college and candies and no one that money there. You never start from side. Start from because if you go work, then they go ask you for work experience. They will not get work experience. Then some side they need to take you. They say because you not get work experience.
Thank
you don't see. At least the people and therefore they get small experience.
Thank you so very much. We'll go squeeze in one last call and try for round up of the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Last call already there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are you talk to?
Mohammed from Cambia.
All right, from Cambia. How did Cambia this morning?
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to the line of the lady, the guest, the lady that has studio. I want to in line.
Okay.
For say government need for monitor the institutions then, at least for let them know what they do. Because even we engineering students them, I tell you, go to the university, the only way they do in engineering, let you see, if at all, then get the equipment them for do practicals. So at that level where they make it. And somebody talk about schools are they talk about somebody go we go Albert Academy in the 60s and we go into the 70s. Albert Academy they do woodwork, then they do music. But that one day later on it can't die out of that school day. Other schools government monitor from schools, especially the universities, even with mass communication. Now, only when they go internship, they see something, then they do something. But apart from that, I tell you, it's not easy.
All right. Okay, thank you so very much. We're not going to take any more call again. Start off with you, Fatmata. You don't listen to we callers and message also on Facebook.
Yes, sir.
Bye, dear.
Well, for answer the question we pause to ask, say after the 4 years all way I don't go to university, waiting I get for to make colleagues them. And of course, people know me in social media. Alicia's Design, I'm a clothing brand. And even before I enter a university, this Alicia's Design, we don't did it, but they sell various of items and not be ever like pull through with a particular idea of this Alicia's Design. So after I don't graduate, I decide for pull through with this particular Alicia's Design, say, okay, la follow waiting I put this name for when a clothing brand. I decide say make I not go to ready-made clothes because everybody they sell ready-made. And I say, okay, la go into the tailored fashion something, but I'm gonna start from the ground roots.
Okay.
Like yeah. So I go reach and I can higher height. So you need for start.
So for now you need to work and just waiting. For, okay.
Sure. It's all about my business
Your
right
business.
now. Yeah,
Okay.
of course. I'm upbringing. I'm upcoming entrepreneur.
All right.
So every Wednesday, if like waiting me gets for contribute, because I'm proud to say I'm a stepping stone to some of my colleagues. Every Wednesday, I can make a talk show to myself. In fact, I can improve me public speaking and as well for add up to some of my colleagues them and tell them, say, you can do it no matter what you need for start. So I can advise them, tell them about business strategies. They bring up topic where you go on my Facebook page. You go on my TikTok page, Alicia's Design. You go see there some of my videos them where I talk to my colleagues them, and I'm very proud for say I'm a stepping stone because plenty people can follow me and then can wait for my topic every Wednesday.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. And Abubakar, quick one.
Thank you very much. I think discussion is going on as required because once this discussion they go on, definitely we'll get there. The only thing they say, we all need for really try to understand we say one goal as a country, ranging from governance to, the general public. We need to understand where we want to go and we design how it's supposed to happen. Because it's not going to be like automatic. It has to take time because of what I don't come out. So we serve they will do your own bits and pieces. Or some of the, I don't want to call it accusations, government need for the monitoring and all those things. They are all part of the discussion. So I'm pretty sure it will be improved as we go along. Thank you.
All right, Nicholas?
Yeah, greatness not ever occur in a comfort zone. So for graduates, we sympathize with you now. We know some of you don't go through similar psychological pain and misfortune to the economy. But please, the reminder that increase in value, it's an individual self-endear. No government, no family, no community, no friend can redeem you from this realm of out of stress.
Okay.
It's only you. So therefore, value additions is an inner call. So that now without the discussion, they go on that skills is almost better than what certificate.
Yeah.
So what can I do as a graduate? There is an open door. Go and look for a digital tech or before if you get a passion for going to ICT and AI as a new threat. If you get a passion on fashion, go out as an apprentice or volunteer. You know, they talk about volunteer, being the misuse now. Volunteer is a pathway for me you go acquire skills where you don't miss for the 4 years. Because when you stay in an industry, you learn something within, they go to grow. If you want to become a carpenter, where they call upon most graduates, because they suffer. Most of the skills, the blue-collar jobs, let me use them, the blue-collar jobs are not being owned and managed by graduates. So what's happening, there is a frustration to all of us, like when we be talking now, we mechanic, we mutka poil, you go to na garage, na headache. That's why you see that man with the blue mind, the Lebanese saw that gap. Yeah. That people want to pay genuine money, but they have been frustrated. When you mutka poil in this country, if you don't become good carpenter, good fitter, you frustrate. So the Lebanese saw an opportunity, then grab up. Then get a system that works. And now they're making money from our brother skills. So there is an opportunity now for Sierra Leone and graduates say, competing don't be a problem. Bed, we give money to a competitor. It will take time for me to get a bed. We give money to tailor. Some tailor man there, it's against. Me a victim now. But you have foreigners who are there now who have set up a system. But thank God, now Sierra Leone with female artists, them, female internal decor, don't really push. They don't change the orthodox that. It's where you see where academics don't come into tailoring. Now you can get a fashion designer who can tell you today, tomorrow they give you a dress. But today, Papa, your Christmas clothes, don't miss go get on the 23rd or you miss.
And then which I don't see, even they saw them ahead, you come and pick the kind of style you want.
Thank you. So that's why we are calling on graduates. 4 years of education doesn't guarantee you wealth. But what the university don't do for you, what we inherit, this is not today's problem. They're going forward now, they talk for now. Go back and look at this industry. Examine your community. Look at your dream. Look at your passion. Explore. Go as far as apprenticeship, volunteerism, or go get them. Why? Because nobody will give you an opportunity for go begin pay you when you're saying an apprentice. So you go for go there and because you get a mission for accomplish. Yeah? So that's the call. Go and explore to an industry that you love most. So that in next 1 year, 2 years, you will become as a CEO on your own.
Thank you so very much, Nicholas. And to Abubakar, Alicia, thank you so very much. And to our beautiful callers and the one and safe, we also drop and comment on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. I mean, you need to be creative. I mean, as to the recent Miwari Admire now, it's the AI with the solve relationship issue. I mean, it takes so much of my attention. Imagine, I mean, people would say that this AI need stress, it need a nag, it need a complain. You just need for programmer and your love problem is solved. So, well, at some point, especially if you're reaching a salon problem. So it's about you being creative. That's the end product of it. I mean, whether the amount of education we get, you need to get a creative mindset, innovative mindset. So thank you very much, gentlemen and a lady, for an attempt for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And quick one, before I go with BNB Cash App, you can send or receive money anytime, anywhere. So just download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072-500-000. Thank you very much. I will talk to you again tomorrow. My name is Evangelist Lee. Good morning.
Something happened today. Ha 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 ha. Ah yes. Some man know they know nothing, woman the left and punching. Some man now don't take partner the left and punching. Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy. Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy. Some man they not na corner. Some man the them get bim bim. Some baby na sabotage. Sometimes it then dangerous. Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy. Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy.
Take a lily, sample, just a go. Life now I have enjoyment now sabi. Aminata na. Money dey na house, Aminata answer. Fend you, enjoy. Fend you, enjoy. Walk you, enjoy. Walk you, enjoy. Hit you, enjoy. Hit you, enjoy. Fend you, enjoy. Fend you, enjoy.
Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy. Life sweet, come enjoy. Love sweet, come enjoy. Some baby now.
You dey look for best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy when you register with 1xBet. I say, then go give you 200% bonus by your first deposit. And when you complete your registration, side day, we then go ask you for put your official promo code. Just put AMS 232. 1xBet. Try get on your phone. 1xBet get fine game them like casino game, card game, and they all get sober winning. They get football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates. Register with your phone and make sure say you register with valid ID card. And when you done your registration, screenshot them for Bambai. You can withdraw and deposit with Colats, with Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, Mastercard, or Visa Card. 1xBet, they sponsor La Liga, Serie A, League One, Confederation of African Football, and a partnership with FC Cologne. That not done, then get them brand ambassador them like Yemata, the Laughing Matter, Crack Twist and Zamza, Robino the comedian, and plenty other one them. 1xBet, play on today, forget you're winning. And not forget to bet responsibly. The office there Lumley Beach Road by Empire Night Club. But if you're not able to reach there, call on a telephone number 076 100 338 or 078 206 171. 1xBet, I'll win you this week.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Welcome to Sports Updates. Let me start off with some of the results of matches in the Salon Premier League. FC Cologne being get a 2-2 draw with Bantal. Star Sports win against Cambo Eagles by goal to nil. Bo Rangers win against FCFC by goal to nil. And Wusum Stars win against Lifa by goal to nil. So Alex Bangura returned back to full action after 22 months with an injury. The player will play full 90 minutes for in club Middlesbrough. But of course, in coach when Akim Hellbag don't talk a lot good about the player. And the what can I say? The still acting general secretary of the Sierra Leone Football Association, engineer Mohamed Benson Bawa, will present the man of the match to Mohamed Lamine for Bo Rangers as he been scored the only goal against FCFC. So a night of glamour, a night of Champions League football returns tonight. A couple of big games, but the big talking point that Mohamed Salah is not part of the Liverpool team that will play against AC Milan in Italy. So South Africa don't confirm all of the matches. They're going to play 2 games in Mexico and play 1 in the United States. On the 11th June 2026, they're going to play in Mexico. And on the 18th of June, they're going to play in the United States. And on the 24th of June, they're going to play in Mexico again. So the Gypsy King, one for return back to boxing, one for retrain in Toronto. So the King must return to his throne. So Tyson Fury don't hint of a possible come out of retirement, and this is going to be the 6th time with the boxing or the Gypsy King they come out of retirement. And finally, in Formula One, so Lewis Hamilton don't say I'm really happy for him. Winning your first world championship is truly special. So we don't talk about currently Norris, which currently is the best Formula One rider. For this morning, I always will entertain and bring to you in Sports Updates.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your second edition of the Entertainment Update here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. So, inside we news this morning, let's start with 50 Cent. Recently, 50 Cent dropped a documentary with Netflix, of course, about Diddy weighing Puff Daddy. And, of course, in just about 3 days, the documentary has been the most watched in over 23 top countries in the world and second watch in 17 other countries. Well, I mean, this is getting more serious. And of course, Steve Crown, it's been long we heard something from Steve Crown, so he's coming with a new one, Your Love, and official Tope Alabi. So let's watch out for Steve Crown and Tope Alabi for Your Love. And of course, 1 million stream already on the Audiomack. Well, Drebam by Messiah, of course, the brother man don't clock a huge number featuring They Call Me Zamzam. So the album is already popular. So we they swear this is a new song by the two brothers, Yes So, and of course he dropped this one. It feature Dope Swankin and Bernard. So let's watch out for another banger coming through. In a recent picture where they make rounds on the social media, Empress P, of course, link up with the European Union, Sierra Leone. Well, of course, they are still touring the road. So, sensitizing and empowering young children and women. I mean, this now a new one for the gender-based violence. So congratulations to you, darling. And join the rap rampage this Friday again, December 12th, now Victoria Park, 40 Leons. Of course, last week was huge. So this Friday, you can tell what will happen. So be there, and 8 p.m. doors go to open, 40 Leons, and you'll be part of the excitement. Well, Side Gig by Incredible JJ is out now, and already just a few minutes after the song dropped, clocking 1,000 plays on Audiomack. This what you say, it's a new one. So let's feel this one this morning. This now we get for you here on the entertainment segment.
What does it? JJ. Oh baby, let me just be honest. To see myself, I am not perfect. I need your medicine, it's urgent. Maybe your body has a preset to comfort me, my goddess. See how you looking in that night dress, reminiscing over your full chest, on my chest. So perfect to know me and you on a high key. Put you no more side gigs. My love language is biting. My love language is touching. Precisely, oh darling. The type of skills you unleashing, you must be good in acrobatics. I think it's now I'm understanding it all. Make we go like sweet baba. Be love, can them a we love. We can go like sweet baba. I'm in love, tell them I'm in love. Make we go like sweet baba. Be love, can them a we love. We can go like sweet baba. I'm in love, tell them I'm in love. I need this kind of love in wholesale, an extensive voltage. Oh baby, we go through the eye. Let these feelings collide. My prophecy, I'll hold on deep. So many things we can achieve. My love is pure, my love is real. Your heart is golden normally. Oh, crazy things that we do. My pineapple jolly juice. Economy can be rude, but I will be here grinding for you. Me and you on a high key. No more side gigs. My love language is biting. My love language is touching. Precisely, we go like sweet baba. me love, tell them how we love. We take go like sweet, oh, oh, sweet baba. I'm in love, tell them I'm in love. We go like sweet, oh, oh, sweet baba.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press.
Elect how the boss choke, the driver must get side for Sidom. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment where they come to you on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We stream today live on Facebook on the Epic Radio 99.3 Facebook page. We did live on Choice FM for the one that we listen to it from the eastern part of the country. We also did live on Radio Garden and Safe Live on we website on www.myepiconline.com. May make the program come to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. And today, like all time, we can review the front page of the various newspaper. And same way, so look at stories and way that make the headlines. Well, for me review them stories here, so I get two gentlemen them. I get Dr. Victor Moinina, a media analyst and social commentator. Good morning, Doc. It's a pleasure for getting you at the studio.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning, Sierra Leone.
I also get Almami Koza. Good morning, Almami Koza. Aruna Koza, sorry, a civil society activist. Good morning. It's a pleasure for getting you.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
I also get James Kamara Mane, where go help me review the front page of the various newspaper. Good morning, Mane.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning to the people who will listen to you out there.
All right, so they start off with the review of the various newspaper, where they in front of we this morning, and then we definitely go introduce the topic, then we go discuss as well. So remember, so you get to live on 99.3 FM. And this now the Epic Morning Show review segment. So that take me first pick this morning when at the Global Times newspaper publication. Top story reads, 100 years in Sierra Leone, President Bio celebrates the Dakalaka Anta family. We also get another story on the front page of the Global Times. We get Zublab Metro Cable, Volt K3 and One Mobile. David Pakima suspended over allegation of fraud and embezzlement. And we have the audit service empowers auditor. President Bio Grace inauguration of newly elected president of Côte d'Ivoire. There's a photo there of President Alassane Ouattara and also President Julius Maada Bio on the front page of the Global Times newspaper this morning.
With me, I get the Concord Times newspaper. The headline story reads, Chief Minister opens Sierra Leone Policy Conference on Financing for Development. The main banner headline story, Lehman Eyes 2028, but image still under fire. We get another story, Roker Commercial Bank takes over Union Trust Bank. Sierra Leone's ambassador to Morocco engages mayor of Salis City. And get another one, audit service empowers auditors ahead of next audit. Another story, ECOWAS honors Honorable Sidi Mohamed Tunis for outstanding service. All the story you go find now the Concord Times.
Away from Concord Times, I move to the Awoko newspaper. This morning, we get Bonzu urges Sierra Leone to forge self-reliant financing path amid global constraint. and we get Samuel Bonzu, where they at the front page of that paper, Sierra Leone must seize control of its resources, wealth to fuel growth, Finance Minister declared. There's a photo there of the Minister of Finance, Sheku Ahmed Fantamadi Bangura. We also get Freedom Player published Amistad History in 40th year anniversary, national unity vital for Tinubu security fight, says former ECOWAS chief. When a woman say no, it means no. EU envoy demand end of gender-based violence. All of them stories here, so and more than our Oko newspaper.
With me, I get the Premier News newspaper. The main banner headline story reads, BSL unprecedented show of confidence in Dr. Gilspin's leadership. RCB takes over UTB. Another story, 14-mile barrier broken. 14-mile barrier broken. Quality education reaches last mile community. Another story, civic festival. Information Minister announces 5 major civic town halls. Another story, Health Ministry reflects on transformative journey. Other story you go find at the Premier News newspaper.
That's a new final pick this morning. The Independent Observers newspaper. Top story, it's tax clearance mandatory for parties, festival, NRA 1. There's a photo there of the Commissioner General of the National Revenue Authority, Madam Geneva Abangua. And also we have breaking barriers, first master's batch, graduates in applied mathematics. All of them stories here. So plus, Mr. President, can we talk part 295, the Independent Observers newspaper. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. And we're making it you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Quickly, the topics that we're going to discuss this morning. So the High Court, High Court application for halt SLBA, the legitimacy. Well, we go discuss that as well. State House will issue urgent warning against the fake Quantum X. And Quantum X, where investment scheme where they use manipulative video of the president. We go discuss that as well. And finally, the former Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Umaru Napoleon Kouma, refute allegation of missing party fund. Now, these stories and more we go discuss this morning. But we'll start off with the very first one. We go get for deal with, well, the kind of infight still between, I will say, the lawyers. Now we have two institutions. You have the Lawyer Society, you have the Sierra Leone Bar Association. And, well, we see a release we go out from few lawyers for put and hold to the, the Sierra Leone Bar Association there. Well, then convention or whatever, or AGM way they're supposed to forget. But let's just give a brief background on this particular topic. So Augustine Sengbe Mara and others don't apply to High Court by notice of the motion for restrain or injunct the Sierra Leone Bar Association and order from holding the slated emergency general meeting EGM will happen on Wednesday, December 2025. For the nomination and election of representative to the bar, also to the General Legal Council, GLC. Now, in view of the pending action before the court, then challenge the legitimacy of the proposed executive of SLBA, and also the motion set for be heard on Wednesday, the 10th of this month. Well, the main ground of the application that the legitimacy of the purported official of SLABA don't be challenged. So if they organize an election for representative of the bar to the GLC, then according to them, then say this Nana is sole regulator of the legal profession in Sierra Leone, and it go undermine the GLC in credibility and integrity. So this is the case where the Sierra Leone Bar Association, of course, so Isem Mara and others been tabled before the High Court, where them for looked into on Wednesday. I'll start with Dr. Victor Moinina quickly on this. Outside this fight go take we have two entities now. One, you have the Lawyer Society, you also have the Bar Association, and the Lawyer Society member then still they challenge the legitimacy of the Madam Gento Jabi in presidency and also the executive. According to them, they say the executive they get the legitimacy and they question them as well.
So basically, we go through this story, I kind of get some questions them. Yes, we know say Sierra Leone Bar Association are the mother body, and Lawyer Society come as a, well, I can say breakaway from Sierra Leone Bar.
Then born from the ashes of the Bar Association.
Basically, not that. But as the mother body, you know, say all lawyers na salon definitely get to become a member of the Sierra Leone Bar Association. So I don't think saying anything bad then do. My only concern is if una don't break away, don't go form una own Sierra Leone Lawyer Society, or Lawyer Society as they call them.
Yeah, Lawyer Society.
Right. If una don't go form una own, they're waiting concern the Bar Association. You know,
but they are still members and say they are members still.
But you remember at now this same media so we be we them be expel them. You be invite some of them for come when they can talk, including waiting at this guy saying himself.
Claude Bami Davis.
Yeah, they all be there so them really discuss a lot of things and that they are not this and all that. So it's surprising that I see they even write a letter for block than they, because it shows that they are still interested in what is happening in Bar Association. And we not go stop anybody for expressing self. But waiting me they look now for see if at the end of the day if they stop them, will these same people contest for position on the Sierra Leone Bar Association? Then if they contest on
who are they, you mean? The Lawyer Society?
The Lawyer Society, if they will contest for position,
still members are that.
Well, hold on. If they contest, they're waiting they happen to Lawyer Society. Will it phase out? Will it die away? So these are pending questions that we need for actual look. But I can always.
But inside this go take we if we get the law profession or the judiciary, slow to speak, kind of a bit split between themselves, then inside this fight go lead.
You know, most of the week you ask them questions, so I can tell you so you get the wrong person for us. You've already invited the people that we actually did at the institution.
No, from the human. I mean, from the human.
Because no matter what we talk, these are all speculations. These are all our own ideas, right? Let the practitioners that we actually involved in this thing, let them come on board and speak from themselves, because it will be very, very sarcastic if I for put and so. For let we get two institutions, they represent the same profession. It just like if we get drivers union, then split into two. When at the same motor drivers union now sabi, then later when something happen now the other union, then come back and say no, motor drivers union, the executive no legitimate.
They happen now the movie industry, then get the council, and then it gets
then get the guild and all of these things. So you see, most times when at this we can talk about when you get too much duplications of institutions.
Why don't you think that it's kind of common na salon now?
Now because everybody want power. That's the long and short of it. Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants that mantle of position for let them say, oh, now may do this, now may do this. If you knew that you had discrepancy, why you not wait until that general meeting? Why you go form a society? Then now then call for emergency general meeting, EGM.
For appointment by them for serve now.
Yeah.
And GLC.
Now you now come up with say no, then for stop them. On what ground? You know?
All right.
We get quite a lot.
I'll get you bites on this. Wait now, your general perspective about this issue, and also I think say you go lead way.
Well, first of all, let me watch into the case where they claim on. They want to stop the association, yes, so that they don't continue with their EGM. According to my own understanding, first of all, I don't think there is any right to stop the bar association, because even if when they think say the executive of the bar association is illegitimate, that should not stop them from carrying out.
I go appreciate if you talk you.
Okay, so
yes, so let me understand.
So that not will stop them from carrying out their activities.
Yes.
The bar association gets right still for carry out their activities, provided
Even though they question the eligibility?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, they carry out with their activities based on the presumption of legitimacy.
Right.
Yes, because they only accuse them of illegitimacy, and the case still in a court. Unless if order be don't come up from the courts, we stop them like an injunction. But so far, there is no order at the effect for that. So I don't see no reason why the Bar Association not gets right for continue with their activities. Now, if at all they want to stop them for move with their activities, yes, then get right for place a complaint to the court, whereas they could file for an injunction. But let me watch to the possible outcome of that proposal. Now, the courts go get for look on certain things. Now, one, the court go get for look on the likelihood of the success of the complaint, and also watch for the possible damage or the potential damage where the injunction go cause to this bar association.
Okay.
And then if the claimant, they one they will make this proposal to the court, if they not present a substantial evidence for sure say then case then case right.
All right.
Yes, if they don't present a substantial evidence for sure say then case right, the court might even throw that proposal, because claiming that the executive not legitimate, not to reason where them for stop, because the case still in a court. You understand? I make you see the bar association, they work on the presumption of legitimacy.
Right.
Because they don't accuse them, but there was no court order to stop them. So even though they replace,
so you're not asking your opinion for carry about with the EGM?
They should, according to my own opinion, I think therefore carry out, because there are some other things you for watch. Probably if this AGM will cause any harm to the public or disrupt the legal system, then you can say, okay, these are reasons. But if nothing like that they happen, then okay, then get right for lodge a complaint and request for an injunction. But that is, as our doctor say, it left to them now to the court for decide. And the court will get for look on two things. One, as I say, the likelihood of the success of this proposal, and also the damage, the potential damage, this way, if they stop this meeting, will cause to the organization.
Right.
So then, at the end of the day, the court...
Well, we'll wait and see, of course, how it will happen. But let's take another story quickly. So the Office of the President don't put out an urgent disclaimer regarding a fraudulent investment platform known as Afri Quantum X, we are currently circulating on social media. And it is a manipulated video of President Julius Maada Bio. Now, Yusuf Keketuma Sandi, the press secretary, told the president release a statement categorically denying that President Bio has launched, endorsed, or made any statement supporting the platform. According to the press secretary, the video circulating on the News 247 platform is entirely fake and generated through the artificial intelligence AI technology. The fabricated story claimed that President Bio introduced Afri Quantum as a national investment initiative to help citizens combat inflation and secure financial stability. The scam urged the public to invest $5,800 to earn real income, falsely asserting the platform is government regulated and designed to protect families from rising prices. Now, I don't want to go longer because the list is very, very long. But let's listen to the fabricated AI video that is out, and then we'll discuss the damage where this they cause.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this is President Julius Maada Bio. Our country is entering a new financial era, and today I want to speak directly to the people of Sierra Leone who are ready to grow their wealth and participate in shaping a stronger national economy. We are opening access to a modern investment tool designed for people who plan ahead, value transparency, and expect real efficiency from the systems they use. Today, I introduce AfriQuantum X, a secure, technologically advanced platform built in accordance with international standards. It provides stable, predictable returns and gives each participant complete control over their finances. With an initial deposit of 5,800 lei, the system immediately begins managing your portfolio using a regulated algorithm that delivers controlled risk and a stable return of 75,000 lei per week. Withdrawals are processed directly to your bank or mobile wallet. Each transaction is audited, and all operations comply with national financial laws. AfriQuantum X is designed for responsible citizens, professionals, entrepreneurs, government officials, and families who strive for long-term stability and want their money to work in a disciplined and transparent manner. I invite you to participate in this initiative and help build a more resilient and competitive Sierra Leone, a country where modern investment and opportunity belong to those who choose to take on leadership roles. Sincerely, President Julius Maada.
All right, that is the video, the manipulated video that is out as described by the office of the president. And I don't say this video one is fake, malicious, and everything they come out from the video not true at all. Doc, we talk about the use of this artificial intelligence. Now people don't begin for imagine the president. Now this is the president, the most powerful gentleman at the country. Now in voice they use some part of the video and then make a speech. How dangerous is this, and how do we deal with it?
So basically, the biggest problem we get in this country, I can even talk in a class. Most people are within a salon where they use AI, and the free version now they use. When you use the paid version, you see some effects that we get. And some of these things, like I always sit on so now, like I you read the program there, so they can take just your voice. You they extract them, like I
just like I do present.
They extract your voice, they write the thing, then put them on AI, and the voice are like how you want for later talk. It's more or less like that. It's a very powerful tool, but most people then they use them for a dubious activity.
I know they see they regulate.
We not even get the mechanisms for regulator. How you go for no saying AI? How do you know? Where you go on TikTok, there is a tag where they can put say AI generated content.
Yeah.
When you see the video, it's like a real video. Look now what some people and they do. A lot of people they don't even go for photo shoots again. Now AI pictures then they use.
Wow.
I don't see a lot of people that wait and they post for birthdays. Then they take just them.
But how do you detect that? How you don't see that AI? You get me how you do?
First of all, the way the person dress. Who that salon they dress like say na 19th century with or 20th century with. Look like yesterday. There was a very popular pictures that we go all around the country. We then show.
Yeah, outside snow then.
Yes.
Some parts and
they will snow.
I see commercial bank.
These are AI generated pictures.
Lonely, yeah.
So what's then just extract that picture there, then put an in the form of a template. So then do it. So these are all the dangers of this thing. But and the catchy parts of this thing. My name is President Julius Maada Bayo.
So now they didn't know say.
First of all, you begin no say no to the man name.
But we not go school one day. I go no say not to President Bio. Talk so that
yeah, the way how you pronounce the name just not call him back.
President Bio.
Inside Bio.
They go out where they go out. Now so some like I remember when we go to Kenya because they go to inauguration ceremony. Now so he pronounce and Bio.
No, that's so they introduce her.
Yes,
but
yes.
when he said he talk about himself, he said, "My name is Julius Maada Bio."
No, in the call name well, yes.
So definitely, say definitely this is not something for you. And also listen back to the money where they call 5,000 lei.
800, yeah.
Lei it's not used in Sierra Leone. Lei is used in Turkey. So how?
So now the Leones are in this.
They're not even. First of all, they can all, sometimes they can call and say Leonese. Or Leonese, because say not all man used to the way like we talk. So may only advice I get to people and be careful not to always you see on social media if you actually believe. Some of these things are AI generated.
But now very difficult for detecting a true and waiting.
So this is where we come back to let's understand what's really work. The way you go talk as a Sierra Leonean, another nationality no go able talk like you.
Okay.
Now only Salomon get that accent. Salomon go able imitate 1,000 people in the classroom, but other nationalities never imitate we. So we have to be careful. Most of the content that we have.
Quickly, get you on this one before I take my last issue. Open the phone line. You listen to the video or audio we play here. And all. When you listen to that, you've been struggle for no say not to President Bio the talk so.
No,
or for me to begin for talk, you know, say this.
Yes,
President Bio.
for me personally, yes, I'm able to detect quick. You know,
from the name, apart from the name, Musa Ibak, you don't know.
Well, first of all, I know say President Bio, you know, easily approve short kind because we don't see the repetition over to sub-regions. For example, like Nigeria and Ghana, they don't ban this so-called quantum. Yes. So, not a secret. So for let President Bio just come on, you know. But I get greater disadvantage, just as you say, not to everybody go able to detect, say, this AI. Because if we watch on the pronunciation of Bio, everybody get different way. Like other countries, some man go call them mother bio, just as how the AI can. So waiting na a bad thing. Although this thing carries a serious consequences because this is not defamation. You know?
And this not the presidency. Imagine the eyes.
So I think the people who they do this for awareness, they are.
Is it high time the Ministry of Communication and Technology?
Yeah, because technology
they regulate them.
Definitely, some app there now, especially if you use AI to write on something. Some app they detect it. Even the percentage of AI we use. A detector, they tell you. Like some student they working writing dissertation through AI. Yes, I don't see lecturers here. We detect that. Yes, I come across they detect.
People and they use AI for write dissertation.
Yes, plenty. Not to see. Doctor no.
Number one.
No, doctor no.
Most of the students, yes. Most of we in Salo we like with the write, we they mix the English with local. But when I see somebody writes flawless.
Easy. And some apps they because some what thing they do because if you take set from AI, probably if you wise enough you go type them. But how they copy now so that they can paste and submit. So if you put onto an app, then it could detect. So now the Ministry of Information and Technology, whatever, they need to work communication. They need to work very hard because they're able to trace the source of the kind act here.
All right.
Because there's a strong consequence of doing short, especially to the president or even every other human being. You know, they defamate people thing. You know what I mean? So then get a role to play is easy. You can trace the original source. You
think the office of the presidency for go beyond just condemning the act, describing it's fake and take action?
Yeah, it is not the right for condemn because for ordinary people.
I say if they for go beyond that already, just been putting out press release, or then for take other action them against.
No, waiting them for do first of all. That's not don't do so. Condemn for sensitize people and say the one they don't understand for say this not to reality or not to matter bio. Then two. Put regulation for trace this kind of thing so that we know we'll continue for the occurrence of them. Because it's bad. It can happen to the it can even happen to you or me or any other person. Bad AI now, people they use them negatively. I mean, it can for help people in their official duties, but the way they use them,
would they misuse them?
Yeah, they definitely misuse. That's not the negative side of AI technology. So, well, the government need to work on that because you know it look really serious.
Thank you very much. I'll take the last story now, and then we'll open the phone line. And this has to deal with the the notice where the former Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party put out. He served for almost 8 years, I think, from 2017 until 2025. Umaru Napoleon being served as the Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party. And he made this in clarification after the first lady being said some funds and they were missing. Now the Sierra Leone People's Party account. The first lady said we make one donation of over 1 billion leones. Now the SLPP account, he said that money they not did it again. So this will make Umaru Napoleon Kuma be respond to the claim with the first lady make. Lawyer, waiting. Let's just take some part of his statement. I'll just read them quickly and then go analyze them. So former SLPP Secretary General, we denying allegation or claim of missing party funds. Umaru Napoleon Kuma, the former National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, has denied claims circulating on social media that funds were missing from the party account during his tenure. In a statement addressing a viral video, Kuma said all financial transactions under his leadership were properly documented and followed official procedures. He specifically referenced the 1 million new loans deposited from fundraising activities at the Bintumani Center. Kuma welcomed the audit by the party new executive, expressing confidence that such a review will confirm the transparency and integrity of his administration. Now, this is not the first banter between the former SLPP SG and the First Lady. I mean, this fight or argument has been between them for the National Delegate Conference with the SLPP get some months back and all. And now it seems as if the relationship not gets better, but rather it is getting worse and all. The First Lady, they say this, and then the former Secretary General, they say another thing again. So the question here is, I mean, Doc will say again, not to the guys to answer this question. But again, where does this, who is speaking the truth here is a question where plenty people go on for ask. And how would you describe all these wranglings where they happen now within the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party?
So basically, this is a proper test case of transparency and accountability. Now, if you propel that you are innocent, let the audit service or whoever is going to do the auditing, let them agree.
ACC for taking test?
No, this is internal party politics first.
But ACC the federal kind of corruption.
Well, me, I not see the need for ACC yet until it's proven like that. Because if the new executive they talk, say they get for do an auditing, which is like a normal procedure, it's a standard procedure. Let we know who side the money has to go. But again, ask the question: who side the SLP people 1 billion?
No, this is not the First Lady money we donate personally.
Who side the First Lady pull 1 billion?
It's in a way go waka waka. Who side go big. It's all 1 billion. All 1 million.
1 million. Okay, 1 million new loans and 1 billion old
loans.
Yes. It's a lot of money.
They say go waka waka.
Even at that, we need to ask questions of where did she get the money from? Because if na money when I project,
now make you say ACC for taking interest.
No, now that make we say for let the audits first do their own work.
Okay,
after
ACC
we audit done, if the SLP see the need for APC for coming, for ACC for coming, then definitely they will come in. But let me tell you, this is just a pointer of how our country's coffers is being used. Because if this is a national cash, no matter who that you be, if I account for that, you see, this is what we talk about sometimes in international programs, that we they see best practices, but do we implement best practices? Yesterday, I was at the new Bookfish Hotel with the Minister of Finance. Already they write in a newspaper. I was there when he was talking it. I just shake my head. He say we need for prioritize local industries over international ones. So now that make them put a lot of taxations on things like that. It is true. It is good. It is nice. But where did she get the money from? 1 million new loans. It's a lot of cash. Trust me. So after the audits done their own, I go and see waiting for happen next. Because this is something that we will follow on. Everything that concerns party politics also concerns Sierra Leone. Because Sierra Leone is what we have.
This the fight within the SLPP. Do you think it gets any potential for hinder the party in quest for maintain power in 2028?
No, but I will only tell you that the fight get for DP
because we get various camp there. Yesterday, one new camp don't come, Lima in camp.
Okay.
You have the Ebima.
Okay.
You get Radical Inclusion, Ali Kaba, Timothy Kaba.
So a lot of camps. So it is expected that the more camps and inside, the more controversial it's going to become. Because all man they express interest say we want power. Let me take you back to 2012, where we began our convention, U building. If you follow up the thing, there are so many camps. Alpha we bigger camp, Kadisi say bigger camp, Kakpindi Soyi of blessed memory said bigger camp. All of these guys,
Benjamin.
Everybody had a camp. But where then done the convention, you see them able for come together and support the one party. So let us see. I know they think say it will get implication in the future for the party
Is this something that they can handle?
Well, let's see how things turn out. But at the moment, are interested very much in this
money.
audit.
In the
let's
audit.
Let's know where the money went to.
Kuza, quickly on this matter, the former Secretary General, they denying the claim that money no missing. During the time where they serve as Secretary General for the Sierra Leone People's Party and all, and the first lady say the money missing. So, what do you believe here?
No, this clearly don't indicate see problem there is a fight within.
Yes, LPP.
Yes, because now First Lady donate money and First Lady not the part of the executive of SLPP. First of all, how in detect say money don't lost first? Because that money they control through the finance staff then our information meet them, or he just walk into the office, call for the office bank statement and he detects say the thing that's another thing. So that don't mean say something they play within there is an infight, because another part of the executive
yeah.
And
she's a member.
She's a member, and the financial position of the party, I believe, say probably at the executive them for me. And outside, even though you are a member.
How you considering the first lady to be an outsider?
No, in order
within the executive. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
But now I'm a member of SLP.
I understand. So, now. Okay.
And the financial position, now personal information, we for left within. So if you don't reach to the first lady, na first cause of concern. Either an insider there don't reveal them,
don't leak the information.
Don't leak the information to them, and if they look for point for fight, or he request for that. You know when they look when fights they within somebody, you always look for loopholes to attack. That's not the first point. Then secondly, the case of the proposed embezzlement or the money where the first lady they claim say in all day
purported missing funds.
Yes, that is no doubt within. I make when you propose say the anti-corruption commission for interview. Me, yes, I think if I can, because but one thing we are detect within the ACC boss and how they doing work. When you watch her over time, most of the things they were pertaining already within the SLPP. Corruption or other allegation, you know, give much focus on that.
The last time the first day they say government official and they receive brown envelope, we go at the corridor holdings, and ACC we not see them.
You're so short move from and then can behavior they prompt them for do what they want. I not say the first lady claim that right because
that's why they get yes, but you just want them for investigation.
Yeah, because if you know say where you
because you must move.
Definitely, if you know say you do bad, you get away with that. You continue to do them.
Okay.
This kind of thing, we don't ever see the ACC active to government officials. Then plenty allegations don't come within when they don't accuse present government officials. The ACC they do nothing. If you move, you just announce one or two, and then everything dies down. So we expect say malpractice or embezzlement go happen because they get a cover up. We for prosecute them. So to my opinion, I think say that now one of the if waiting they claim na reality. We know go now. The man don't call say let the audit come. He don't invite the audit for can prove, and that's going to be a internal audit. Let's wait for the outcome because first lady to get question for answer because who that get the information how he know. So a lot of things.
Calls then now quickly. Few calls I will take and wrap up. Hello, good morning.
Morning, I didn't say that the call from Senegal.
Yes, I go ahead.
I want to talk on this the bar association and
this is not them and Lawyer Society, but them inform the member.
Yeah, they get a matter in court after the election. I can't imagine when they can then sue the bar association. Say the executive no legit. If also no more courts and they do the work in a salon, this is a matter with them for don't give ruling. So if that matter they no rule on it, so they get right for actual injunction for stop them for any action that they go take. The problem only come up from the courts. take Samuel Kamara in case. 2 election cycles and the council take today. The case but with Chancery in New York. Take today don't even give London.
Okay.
So these are the things to say. And the first lady on Eden at the road for destroying party. Being at the president at the blame where you get your wife, you get control over them. It also set fire within the party so much that look, you get the former chairman. They don't tell her all kind of.
You know that was you see the president don't get control over him, right?
That's what it look like. No, that was an incident at State House. We got to take my client and say, Madam, Moko no can wash with the death release in the public. He gonna be to money. He tell people and say, when in the accident, the cabinet will call or send to her for tell her.
Okay, Sai, thank you. Thank you, Sai. 07999949993. Please keep our 1 minute. They'll take a few calls and then we go wrap up the program. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Bakar from Phone.
Yes, Bakar, go ahead.
Always had to say about the first lady and all. If we get a very, very strong opposition, believe to which I say issue, waiting they happen to the SLPP and not before B. If we get a powerful opposition, we don't forget the first lady. Not only this summer, it don't do harm nakono. We talk so many things, and people them jam. They're so hell and that they're not even telling the truth. And this again, at the same thing again, back they happen to even political party and they tell me now the biggest political party in the country. On one time, where I tell Marion, I tell her say the problem within the SLPP, it passed the problem within the APC. If the people are within the power, then they in governance, then get this kind of fracas. What about if they are in opposition? What will be the big problem? If they were there, then they will settle themselves.
Right.
Where then they in opposition, na a ruling. So what about when they in opposition? Show the kind way how the SLPP failed the nation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
07999499993. We'll take a few calls more and wrap up the program. Hello.
Good morning, Epic.
Yes, Lamin Samoa.
Yes, Koyato.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know side this talk they come on. If we can get a powerful opposition, this thing not will happen. The opposition they will control the police. Like now they talk about corruption na SLPP. Now the opposition for good day. Now then they in charge of corruption. How they stop them can't see there in this country? The opposition not get nothing for do when it comes to government officials. How corruption go down in this country? Where the one they wish you don't they right now with the embezzle the money and the corruption not get man go after them. If now opposition member them in toxic corrupt too, then they don't go for them pan themselves. Then even when they not go get evidence, then they run go for them panel. So how you say opposition if it's strong? This not will happen. For the SLPP, we believe say a lot of things therefore go wrong. Now we be saying no more than they na power and make. But after we then come on power, believe you me, then we expose themselves pass side this one. Thank you.
All right, Lamin Samoa, thank you. 07999499993. They take a few calls more, maybe 3 more, and then wrap up the program this morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
I call from Barry Street.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, go ahead.
One, for first lady that in Toko, they say, not all people. So you talk who say you put them kind of huge money, and you have for talk quitting the app. So that they let them not blame that money. And the second one, that AI business for president, but just like one of the panelists. In fact, the way I didn't pronounce Biosef, you did not say a fake. You did not say a fake. So it's like the better way Mike do that. Clear everything.
Yeah.
Clear everything. Yes. So Mike do very good work. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. The disclaimer will go out, even if come up from the but now the press secretary, Yusuf Keke Thomas Sandy in right yeah, and not to Mike Berewa. Hello.
Yes, this is a boy from Godric.
Yes, boy, go ahead.
About the Law Society and the Lawyers Society, if the
Bar Association,
the one, pardon?
Bar Association, you say Law Society and Lawyer Society, we not get Law Society.
No. Well, maybe I missed the.
Yeah,
I
Bar
don't forget
Association.
the Bar Association exactly.
Okay, yeah.
You understand? The law, to me, the law say innocent until proven guilty. Not so. So For me, once you're innocent, you can continue your case until you are proven guilty. So anyway, that's my only guide. I'm not really a lawyer, but that's my own view. About the Fatima Bio thing, well, we all not Sierra Leone. Anything we come up when I concern to the whole nation, the ACT taking course. Let them look into it and see what thing will come out of it. Maybe nothing will come out of it, maybe something will come out of it. But everybody should be accountable for their words, their actions, and move forward as a nation. I think that's fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you so much, boy. 07999949993. Just a few more calls and then actually do the cutting down of the program this morning. Let's take this and then maybe take two more after this one. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning, Regina.
Morning, Chairman Alex. I lost Chairman Alex. 07999949993. The number we can add the voice to the conversation. 07999949993. All right, let's take this one quickly. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Concerned
morning.
Citizen, they talk.
Okay, concerned citizen, go ahead.
Yeah. I asked if Fatima Bio in award and already they get next paper working more than the jam, and then they then two the 1 billion they say because we check into dollar now up to them $50,000 something like that. So one say this woman no get them. Then two, lastly, we all go agree if the ACC try to investigate the woman and tell us they don't find unwanted, we go agree. We all go agree because all they say let them investigate the woman, investigate the one no problem that we see country. We know they believe institutions there. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. 07999949993. Just two more calls and wrap up. 07999949993. The number where Yusuf can be part of the Epic Morning Show review segment, and they review various stories them this morning. 07999949993. That's the number where like I say Yusuf can add the voice to the conversation and all. So all right, let's take this one quickly and then we will try for wrap up. Hello. All right, please. The background very, very bad. Whose side is so? All right, let's squeeze in this other person quickly. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Panelist.
Yes, Father Lambert, go ahead.
Yeah, God bless you. I don't kind to say I whatsoever I wanna call him. How come somebody to go meditate the first gentleman in voice? You know, we tell you now, one thing about this, we blame not come and then get all this system they are. Because now some man they use arms where they say an impossible way for using a phone. Not come all the audits. The telecommunication, the need for audits, particularly the Ministry of Communication, and in your side is, now look what they don't do. That don't show you say, now then people they have the Skype for face cam, chaos at this country. Because if they do that, can't see that to the president. What about the next violation? I not go do something we say, you know, create for do. So this also is a telecommunication and the Ministry of Communication. They need for
hello.
For pushing something to situation. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. I think I'll just go take one last more and then wrap up the program. 07999949993. The last caller for today. Let's just take them and then wrap up. Hello. Yeah. Morning. You need to call you from the background. Okay, make them quick. Why?
This money about SF. I know what it is. Why say you know it? Oh, I will get
I'm afraid we need to get you clear. I don't take any more calls again. So you get Bokutin for talk, but you not get better top up. So Bakaiba bundle, not the answer. So just dial *500# and then you get the opportunity for win bikes, keke, and solar lights. Don't forget to the code again now *500# and win yourself exciting prize from the Soba Kaiba bundle. Gentlemen, we are wrapping up now. This time I'll start with Aruna Koza. Yes. We wrap up now. You don't listen to the callers. What you want for left with quick one?
Okay, quick. Let me just go to the first caller where he put blame on the court, like the bar association and the law society, the issue. And say would that lead to all this now the delay of the court for past junction, because remember
the judgment now,
from I think 2024, right, May or what, when they make that election, they wish the dispute start. So yes, again for say the court delayed, but one way we will understand whenever they want deny you justice, they delay them. Then now one, the two again, it talks say yes, then get right for not for go ahead with their activities. No, you don't already say them sue people in a court. Now I say the bar association, they act based on the presumption of legitimacy.
Okay.
Yes, because no injunction not be done pass before say they not for continue with their activities. They only
the matter just in a court.
Then a court. So that purpose, as long as they
so then still for the carry about the activities.
Carry out their activities
until court pass.
Until they are, unless maybe if the activities get order.
Or court give order say una stop first for work and
stop.
Right.
So the court get for watch now. I can say the court get for watch the case.
Okay.
The evidence where they present, if the likelihood of success for that and claim, and even the damage rate if they stop the bar association go cause, then the court will make a judgment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Victor Moinina. We'll wrap up now.
Well, we don't talk about the advice we get. Please let we try as much as possible for advert most of the things where they happen, and this advice why they give again for do with we going out this festive season. Okay. I know a lot of people and get plans for commutes, a lot of people and get plans for do things. Last week I been in one of the festival. The kind way I see people empty phone, take care of things. It's so alarming. Please let us be careful out there. The way we do the way the driver sisters he complain say we get accident on that same Friday day. So please, when you go outside, please make sure you are safe, and we go on for see you back.
Thank you very much. In him now, Dr. Victor Moinina, social commentator and media analyst. It's always a pleasure, and also thanks to Aruna Koza. A civil society activist and a media analyst as well for when you join me review the stories that they make the headlines. Many thanks to DJ Bisho, we give you technical support this morning. Thanks to Abubakar Bendo, we make una watch we live on Facebook. Thanks to the entire team. Evangelist Libinguna, the first segment of the program. Mohamed Toby and Big Daddy then giving out a sport and entertainment update inside the Epic Morning Show. And of course, Regina Branujukutua will do the review segment of the show this morning. Many thanks to the production team, Fatma Tamisi Lebi, and of course, Regina Branujukutua. Thanks to the executive producer, Teresa Julia Thomas, and to the entire team. One for Teluna Boku. Thank you. Epic Morning Show will come back tomorrow with more and more insights and happenings. Till we join you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.